Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody. It's been a week. Been very busy, but I hope everybody's doing well. My name's Bernard Chang. I'm a professional comic book artist slash designer. Welcome to my stream. Tonight, we're going to be doing some drawing. Um, no special guests tonight, beyond maybe perhaps some of our usual co-hosts. Jay Dang, thank you for the resub. 5 months. Awesome. Try to improve or add new things to the stream. Every show. This is episode 50. Man, can't believe we're already here at 50. Rounding towards the end of 2020. James Quo, thanks for the sub. 3 months. Awesome. We got CHEN in the chat. Good to see Sean. We got a new special edition tonight. I was testing it out earlier. It's not working as, I just gave it away. It's not working as well as I had hoped, but we'll see. Give it a shot, and I gotta maybe do some tweaks, not for this stream, but maybe for the next stream. But every stream we try to improve and add some new twists. Sean, you want to jump on the Discord? Let's see. We're gonna have to go through this whole audio thing again. This might be one of the last streams on my original iMac 21. I just got ordered a Mac Mini, but then I'm going to be using the Mac Mini as my main Photoshop computer hooked up with my Cintiq in my home studio, at which point I'm going to be taking my 2017 iMac 27 and waterfalling it to become my streaming machine. So let me see. Hey, Sean, are you there? Can you say something, Sean?
Yeah. Am I coming through?
Okay, let me beep 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 beep. All right.
So do you have Mike Choi on there now permanently?
I still have. Hello?
Am I coming through?
Oh yeah, but hold on. You're coming through on the You're coming through on the computer. Give me a sec here.
So they can't hear me in the chat.
How about now? Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh.
Can you guys hear Sean?
I guess not. Oh, there you go. They can hear me.
Sean, can you say something?
Yeah, they can hear me.
I don't know if I can hear you.
Oh my god, this is that one or the other thing.
So you guys can hear Sean. How about now? You guys can hear Sean now?
Hello. This is like the first half hour of every show.
I know. You'd think we'd have it figured out by now.
All right, well, I think we're fine.
But well, they can hear you, but I can't hear you.
Oh.
Let me see.
Well, you fixed it last time, right?
It worked one time before.
No, I can't hear Bernard. Okay.
Can you hear me now? It worked one time before, and now I'm trying to figure out what I did before and why it's not working now.
Hey, Crispy Papa.
Because you guys are hearing him from my mic that's picking up the audio from my computer.
Wow. You put your hand up to your face and there was some weird effect.
This is the upgrade. Every stream there's an upgrade. Okay,
Wow.
Sean, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
No. I guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't know why it worked at one time with the AirPods, and now it doesn't work with the AirPods.
Oh, it's those damn AirPods. What happened to that big old chunky headphone you used to wear
I
like a
know.
real
Well,
gamer?
I'm trying to like upgrade the stream, but these damn AirPods don't seem to work. Maybe after I waterfall my other machine to become the regular streamer, maybe that'll work then. But
It's so weird. You have these stumps. Like you don't have hands.
I know I've been this Game of Thrones got my hand chopped off for thieving. Let me see what the.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people have been drawing Dazzler.
A bunch of people have been drawing Dazzler.
I didn't know she had different looks.
She does.
See,
What is her?
Rogers did the classic, the roller skating one. I only know the original one, the white outfit with the disco ball necklace. That's what I drew.
Yeah. Oh, you already finished yours?
I did, yeah.
Okay. I think
I
we
had some
should
time
be.
today.
I think everything should be on the up and up. I think we should have both audio for you and me.
Okay, so what if you just dive right into drawing right now?
Is this 10 minutes? I was thinking about that. I'm very tired. I've been up about 24 hours now. So.
You working on something?
Yeah, deadlines.
Oh, okay.
Let me do a quick roll call. Bear with me. Let me do a quick roll call. These gloves too, they're not very good because I can't use the mouse scroll with these gloves. It's not getting the traction on the pad, on the mouse. But anyways, Jamie Odell, good to see you. RN Ingrid, hi RN Ingrid. C Jing, hubba hubba. Long Woo, what's up Long Woo? Hope you're doing good. C Jing, yeah. Also, if you notice the sub badges changed, different colors. First sub is the green poop, but then different colors equate to the length of subs. Jamie Odell. Jamie Odell was the first one tonight. Racer GRX, good to see you. Long time no see. Again, thanks to Jay Dang. Jay Dang for the sub, 5 months. Oh, right. We got another emote. Thanks to Jay Dang's sub, we got a new emote. So I'll be looking to upgrade that. Blues Boy, good to see you. How you doing, Blues Boy? Gozador, hey, Gozador, ni hao. Gozador from Zhongguo. James Quo Comics, thanks for the sub. Sean Chan, Yo Jimbo, good to see you. 51, that's right. We're on episode 51. So I'm also changing up. Sean, can you guess the font that I have the Cabin Fever font and the name font? Let me add your name on there. Does that font look familiar to you? Does it make you hungry when you see that font? Do you recognize it from anywhere?
No. Well, it looks kind of dated, like a little bit of like maybe 80s or.
Well, the coloring maybe, but the font. Do you want me to tell you? Can anybody on the stream guess where the font is from?
Well, that font's probably used on a lot of things.
It's pretty unique to a particular place. Again, a particular place when you're hungry. D. Rogers, good to see you. Oh, by the way, D. Rogers, let's do the one chip challenge. Right? D. Rogers is going to make a wager on the Purdue versus Iowa game next week. Loser has to eat the one chip challenge. But I'm gonna get a one chip challenge, and then I'm gonna even if I win, I will eat my chip on stream. Have you heard about the one chip challenge, Sean?
No, I haven't. What is the chip?
It's like supposedly like a super spicy tortilla chip, but it's only like one chip, and I think it's like $6 for like one chip, but it has like super spicy, I don't know, shit to it. Killer Kovacs, How are you doing? Am I using the Creative Cloud? I have Adobe Photoshop, if that's what you're asking, but I don't have anything on the cloud. Golf Boy Sunday, good to see you. Let's see. That's right. Golf Boy Sunday, you forgot. You gotta the S. You gotta use the $. Come on. Come on. Who else? Who else am I missing? Crispy Papa, greetings from Melbourne.
He got our package, so all of his
He
his
did.
swag arrived.
It took a month. It took a month to get there. It was supposed to get there November 23rd. That's why I paid for the express. It didn't get there till like last week. It was sitting in the airport in Sydney for like a week or two. And then I put out a tracking thing, and then finally, like a couple days later, then it started moving again. So
Mel Gibson had to go pick it up.
He did.
Drive it to him.
Yeah. And then, he probably ran into some road warriors along the way. Right? Too Woke to Toke, good to see you. Too Woke to Toke was on Mike DiNicola's stream earlier today. So was Jimbo. Mike usually streams in the afternoon, early evening. He is the godfather of Twitch art streaming. Do you ever go on Mike's stream, Sean?
I've went a couple times. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
learned a lot.
funny. Lurky Lurker, good to see you. Lurky Lurker, I'm gonna try to get all that stuff out to you this week. Oh, I owe Lurky Lurker a bunch of stuff, 2 shirts and I think some artwork. He wants a bunch of stuff. I haven't gotten to mail out any of this stuff from the last stream yet, but it's sitting on the table. Patrick West, I hope you're doing your homework, Patrick West. Roy Batty 06, good to see you, Roy Batty. Original OD, what's up, Bill? How you doing? New York and New Jersey are getting a snowstorm, so you have to stock up on the scotch and bourbon. So is it snowing right now, Sean, outside your house?
No, it'll start tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to snarl up everything. So everything the mail is just not going to get through, and people's not going to get their Christmas presents. So.
Oh, how long is it gonna? Yeah. How long is the?
Well, it's bad. It's the worst in a few years. So if you're sending anything over to the East Coast, it's gonna get caught up in that.
Okay, all right. I don't think I have anybody right now in the East Coast that I owe stuff to. Where is Lurky Lurker's in Canada? Maybe I'll hold off on Lurky, because this has to go. Where in Canada is Lurky again? I think he's like in the middle.
Canada's so big.
But it's all cold anyways. All of Canada is cold. Right? Racer GRX, thanks for the sub. 2 months. Awesome. Sub with Prime. Make sure you guys, if you want to sub, you can use your Prime, Amazon Prime membership. If you have Amazon Prime, they give you a free sub. You just have to renew it every month. But you get the sub one free time. What were you saying, Sean?
Nothing. What are you doing? You're going through your drawers?
I'm looking for my follow button.
Oh, okay.
My makeshift follow button. I cleaned up a little bit.
The one that hypnotizes people?
Yeah, but now I can't find it.
I don't know really what utility it really provides anyways. I mean,
it works a little bit.
I know what it looks like.
It's like a big button. It's like a cartoony button. I know where everything is, but then it's after I clean up a little bit is when I lose it. When I lose stuff. But so how long are you guys gonna be? You guys gonna be snowed in?
Probably a couple days.
All right, let's head into the dojo. What's up, Isaac? Isaac from India. Good to see you. Isaac, I still have to mail out your Gatchaman sketch. You're one of the last ones to get sent out.
Yeah, you gotta save up for that one, right?
Yeah. I couldn't do Melbourne last month, and this month I'll do the India. I'll do the India and Canada.
Yeah, because you gotta eat first, right? And then then worry about postage.
Plus, I mean, it's like you gotta fill out these customs forms when it's international.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I had to do that a couple of times this week.
Oh yeah, where'd you? Oh, you had a bunch of commissions, Sean.
Spain and France.
Yeah, nice commission. Oh, let's go inside the dojo where it's kind of nice and warm. You can see today. The magic of show television, green screen magic. I mean, the semester should be out already, right? They still have school. Your kids still are they still in school?
My kids, no,
Yeah.
they're still in school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a while. I mean,
When does the semester get out?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's really. I mean, we're doing homeschooling things, so they're home every day.
Oh, okay, that's right. Well, last stream number 50, we had Mike Choi. That was a great show.
I mean, I don't know if it was 50 material, because that's more like a celebration. But instead, it became something else, something different, but still good. It was more like Frost Nixon or something like that. But we took a real deep dive into his psyche and learned a lot.
What's that film? That guy that does the film thing, the movie, like he has a seminar with the class, and then he asks.
Oh, inside the actor's studio.
That's right. It was kind of like that, right? We really got a deep dive into Mike's brain, his process. I like that. I like talking shop.
You should ask that. That at the end of that interview, he asked the 10 question that came from. This is gonna trigger the Get Back Coach, but an old French interview show called Bouillon de Culture by Bernard Pivot, and he asked 10 questions. So if anyone can type in those 10 questions, you'll win. You'll win my respect, because I don't think anyone knows it, but you can Google it, but you'd have to be able to spell everything, like what you're looking for. But there's 10 questions you ask on every show. That's supposed to be the best questions to ask in an interview.
James Lipton. I just know that from the Howard Stern show, because they always play this clip where who's the guy that was in 24?
Oh yeah, jeez, what was it?
You know what I'm talking about, right? The actor that's in 24.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland, right? And Kiefer Sutherland was on the James Lipton show, and James Lipton asked them, like, give me one word to describe your craft, and he was like, gravitas, or something like that. I mean, the answer was gravitas. I don't remember what it was from, but it was gravitas. So, okay, let's get started. Sean, you already finished? Man, that's...
Yeah, I had time. So, I mean, I just finished a commission, and those take a long time, so I needed something quick to do.
Your commissions are, like, really extensive these days.
Yeah, I don't intend them to be, but they kind of just get away from me. I mean, I commit to using a pen and ink, and then when I'm doing it, backgrounds feel kind of empty, and I want to get some atmosphere in there. And in order to make any gray tones, you got to hatch the hell out of it, and that just takes time. So in the end, it looks like a ton of work, but I guess I should switch to ink washes. It'll go a lot faster.
Well, how long is it taking for you to do one of those commissions?
Like 2.5 days.
Whoa!
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of like stopping and starting, because there's always like dealing with the kids and their homework help and stuff, and making them lunch and dinner and stuff.
I'm assuming you're working on multiple commissions at the same time.
No, one at a time, but the lists, every time I post one up, then a few more gets added to the list.
Yeah.
Because they see it and like, oh, I want that. And, I thought we were in a pandemic, so I thought no one's working, but apparently I'll put up a commission, and then a couple more people will join in.
It's
Thanks,
not.
Blues Boy.
It's not
That
very.
Venom was not an it wasn't the Venom was a one of the Battle of the Sketches. So
Oh, so you that one you didn't sell?
I did sell it to someone in this chat.
Oh yeah. Damn. All right. Dazzler. Is there a Dazzler that you drew? I mean, aside from the version where she has like the blue on her face, you can't really tell that it's Dazzler, right? Is that the only one
Yeah,
thing?
that's the one that I know. I think someone was it Golf Boy Sunday drew a different version.
Oh, that's right. If you guys are on the Discord, if you guys are on Discord, let me create an invite to the Discord. How do I create an invite to the Discord? Copy. Paste. Okay. Yeah, we have a Discord channel. You can go on there and check out some of the artwork people post on there. And your Jimbo's always updating a lot of really intriguing articles.
Dang.
I'm moving
Is that
some
you?
tables around the studio right now.
Oh, I thought maybe Chewbacca just came into your.
That's true. That was my Chewbacca impression. Was it good? I mean, the whole thing is I don't know if I'm doing a Chewbacca impression before I do it. It's either moving furniture, it could be Chewbacca, or it could be a question. I could be like asking you a question. That was a freebie for everybody on stream. What are we doing? A headshot? See, it doesn't really work.
You just have gray gloves on.
I know. The thing is, because it's a right, you can kind of see like whatever's underneath. Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't work on your drawing, right? Because your drawing's on a different camera,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you'll just see your gloves.
Yeah. See, like.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what.
Right. If I have that. Now, what word might work better is if this light box was green, and then so you would see the sky, the city behind it, right, and then only the drawing would come through, and that might be a better effect.
Yeah. Or if you put like a maybe Times Square back there, and it looks like you're drawing on the billboard.
Yeah. So. I also got a long sleeve shirt, but it's in the mail, hasn't come yet. So, because sometimes I see myself reaching for stuff or scratching, and then this kind of takes away from the suspension of disbelief. Is this suspension of belief or a suspension of disbelief?
Disbelief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so that's kind of distracting, but.
Yeah. So we don't even know whether you can draw with these gloves on, right?
And it's very difficult. Yeah, it's very unnatural. It's how would you say it? I feel like whenever you put like a shoe on a dog or a sock on a dog, they're like biting it because they don't know. It's like a new sensation. This is like a new sensation. What would be a good analogy for this? See, now it's like not even. Now it's just black. There, I'm gonna put the table back. There we go. Okay. See, what I did was underneath, you see the button to my face right here next to my face? So I took a picture of the table, and it's underneath this layer. What do you have your Dazzler doing? I was going to make a poll to see which Dazzler people wanted me to draw.
Well, usually she's on stage belting out a hard driving disco song, and then that gets her powers going, so she lights up like a light bulb, like a firework display.
Yeah.
And I think that's the extent of her powers. I think she can concentrate the light so she can actually blind you or maybe concuss someone. Who knows?
Okay, so what are the different Dazzler versions? There's the blue eyes.
Yeah, then that's the one that I know. And
Okay.
yeah, there's one that Gulf Boy Sunday drew, and I don't know anyone after that. But I think she was created, I think almost like, to push a product or something.
Really?
Yeah.
There's this. I'm looking at this Greg Land version that she's in a.
A jacket.
Uh, oh yeah, there's one with a jacket. I'll use that as another version.
Yeah, the jacket one looks kind of cool.
But you can only tell her because of the star on her chest, if it's the jacket version, right? Otherwise,
Otherwise, she could be Black Canary or something.
yeah, or like Captain Marvel. Almost that star is the same star as Captain Marvel. What other versions of Dazzler are? What about the one with the short hair, the punk,
Yeah, that's the '90s one.
the 90s? I'll do 90s hair, 90s short hair. That's like the Flashdance version. There's a Lee Bermejo painting. Oof. Was she affiliated with Longshot?
Yes.
I think I recall Crispy Papa saying something about that. What's up, Wei? How you doing? Let's see. Yojimbo says Dazzler was originally developed as a cross-promotional multimedia creation between Casablanca Records and Marvel Comics until the tie-ins were dropped in 1980. The character was created by a committee of Marvel staff, principally editor-in-chief or editor-writer Tom DeFalco and illustrator John Romita Jr. Jr. Wow. Longshot and Dazzler are the parents of Shatterstar.
I did not know that.
Shatterstar is the cousin to Prophet. I mean, they have the same thing with the face thing. Is that right? Well, we wouldn't know because, like usual, Make Havoc is not here yet to answer all questions extreme comics. Isaac says Uncanny X-Men 130 was her first appearance. So I guess because it looks like Dazzler has the same kind of star icon as Longshot, right? Okay, I'm going to have these three different versions. Blue Eyes, where her eyes are kind of blue, but she's in a white outfit with like a low cleavage, like showing her boobs.
Yeah, she has like a disco ball necklace in that outfit.
Okay, and then the second option is the blue jacket with the yellow star on the chest. And then the third option is the short hair 90s, 80s version with the red bandana. This will be a 3-minute poll. And whichever one you guys vote on, that's the one I'll draw tonight. All right. Here starts the poll. Okay. Which one do you think it's going to win, Sean?
I think maybe the original.
Which one's the original? The blue eyes?
Oh, the one with the blue eyes, yeah.
Well, right now the jacket one's leading, 65%, with the 90s short hair.
When they gave a lot of heroes jackets. Like Wolverine had a jacket.
Mm-hmm. Why is that? Do you know?
Just trend. There's like the pocket trend, and then there's, the shoulder pads and stuff. So things come and go. So there was the casual superhero with the jacket, which isn't very heroic. I mean, that's kind of like civilian wear.
Oh, by the way, while we're waiting for this poll, we're about a minute in. We have 2 minutes left. It's about a 50-50 split between the jacket and the 90s Pat Benatar version. I'm kind of leaning towards the Pat Benatar version. I'm hoping that one gets selected. Because that one's unique. Man, holding this pencil with this glove feels weird as fuck.
It's strange that you originally put that on so that your hands wouldn't be a distraction, but now they're like a big distraction to you.
Yeah. Like anything, I gotta get used to. Oh, by the way, when does your Batman Beyond issue come out?
The 23rd.
Oh, so it's next week.
So, yeah, the 23rd is when the Batman Beyond comes out, and then also the Chris Claremont anniversary issue. And then at the same time, I'm also pushing the Wingman Unlimited Edition.
All right, we got about a minute and a half left. It's a 50-50. Nobody wants the Blue Eyes version with the disco ball.
Dated.
So right now it's
But
the jacket or the Pat Benatar. With the Pat Benatar with a slight lead, 120 to 109. So also while we're doing this poll, we got about a minute left, less than a minute, maybe 45 seconds. Make sure you get your votes in. Since Children of the Atom got pushed back to March, we're going to do a reading of the first issue. I thought maybe we can do a reading of the Batman Beyond issue that you drew, Sean.
all right, well,
Right?
yeah, I don't know how much entertainment value is in that, but I guess it would have to be like if people in the chat feel like they want to come on and they have this kind of like a, extroverted theatrical
Yeah.
side to them.
Yeah.
But I don't think how many people are like that.
Oh wait, hold on
Maybe
a sec. Hold on a sec, Sean. Did you hear that?
Well, what was that?
That was the motorcycle.
Silent but deadly. Oh, okay.
Golf Boy Sunday, thanks for the sub. 5 months, awesome. Thank you, Golf Boy Sunday. Still owe me a picture of your sister though. Don't think I'm gonna let that slide. All right, we got about 5 seconds left. Pat Benatar slightly edging out. Pat Benatar edges out the blue jacket version of Dazzler. Thank you so much. You can't see my hands, but it's like in the praying kind of happy congratulatory thank you pose. D. Rogers. Look at D. Rogers is gifting a bunch of subs.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, D. Rogers.
I wish I knew what that meant, but
that means D. Rogers has bought subs for a whole bunch of people on here.
Very cool.
Including a new time Intruder Timmy, Skull Bash Hero. Wow, thank you so much. Pretty awesome. You guys are really awesome, helping support the stream. All the funds so far have gone to cover the cost of shipping. I'm trying to use my eraser to move up and down this chat, but it's not working.
I think it's time for the gloves to come off. To seriously draw.
Yeah, otherwise thank you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. D. Rogers. And by the way, Sean, you got to remind me, we got to say happy holidays whenever we sign off. We've been forgetting about that. Yeah, so D. Rogers gifted five subs. Awesome. He actually gifted you a sub too.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, thank you very much for that.
Let me draw this. Let me draw today's Dazzler with. You know what also sucks is because I have my tape on my finger, so it's getting cut off. But these gloves are Amazon. Bought these on Amazon yesterday. They came in the mail today. All right. Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar was an operatic diva before she became a rock star.
Really? Wow. What was her? She had like 2 songs that were really popular in the 80s, I think it was, right?
Yeah, something like Shadows of the Night. Heartbreaker. Is that Heartbreaker?
Is it Heartbreaker? Heartbreaker. There's one that's like she's like in an argument with her parents and then she's running away and she's on a bus. The music video? Does anybody remember that? Like,
oh, you're tricking the Get Back coach.
Well, where's Carson McKinney? I didn't see him tonight yet.
Yeah, Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
Yeah, she's still performing today. She'll do any show.
Uh-oh. Isaac.
You can have her on this show.
Does she? Maybe she'll come on. Isaac just activated the Talk Like Schnarf.
Oh no. Okay.
All right. I don't know if Isaac hasn't been back in a while. Have you seen this? We've upgraded. Schnarf, Schnarf. It's very difficult to draw and talk like Schnarf at the same time. Schnarf, Schnarf. Did you have Dazzler singing in your drawing? Or was she just kind of posing?
Oh, she's singing. She's singing her little heart out.
And What are her superpowers? Snarf, snarf.
I'm gonna show. I can show the drawing. I'll put it
Yeah.
in the chat. And after midnight, I'm talking like as if this is some sort of like legal thing, but it's really just Jerry Moss
Jerry's
idea.
gonna sue you, snarf.
But at 12:01, if you go to the Discord, you'll see my my Dazzler, and before it goes up tomorrow at noon.
Snarf. You can put it up in the put it in the Discord now. Snarf.
Yeah, but I don't want to break the rules now.
The rules are you can't post it on social media. Snarf.
Okay.
Snarf,
Maybe I
snarf.
will.
But on Thundera, it's already Wednesday. Oh shit!
Okay,
I
so
ran out of
We
lead.
Belong is the Pat Benatar song.
We can't really sing it because snarf.
Oh yeah, you can't
Copyright.
say it.
There we go. Snarf. Not only am I using gloves today, snarf, I'm using a new pencil. That's 2 strikes.
Yeah, that might be too many new things.
Yeah. Okay. Snarf. Let me get rid of this glove.
Yes.
I'm gonna be Michael Jackson. I'm just gonna wear one glove today. Be my left hand. The right
And then
hand.
your other hand's taped up like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I still have my fingers taped up.
And then the other hand is grabbing your crotch.
That's right. I can put a fake hand up here, and then my other hand will be down here. Snarf, scratching my snarf balls. Snarf. Has it been 2 minutes already, Sean?
Yes, please. Okay, yes.
Thank you.
It feels like 2 minutes.
It feels like an hour. Oh, damn, we're 40 minutes in already. All right. We belong. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot.
The one. That's her seminal hit.
Oh, Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker
Yes,
was the other
this-
one. Oh, You Better Run. She had a lot of hits. Shadows of the Night. Promises of the
so
Dark.
There's
Invincible.
probably three well-known songs.
Oh, by the way, Sean, you have HBO?
I don't.
You know they have a Bee Gees documentary on HBO right now.
Okay.
I figure like you'd like watch that at night when the family's asleep.
So Blues Boy wants to know why you wear the tape.
I wear the tape on my finger right here. This tape?
Well, what other tape is there?
Oh, I got tape on my balls.
So you're saying without that tape,
I got tape
your
on my
finger will
nipples.
bend-
I got tape on my nipples in case somebody has a million channel poops ready to go. Actually, I think I've deactivated it, but you guys have to. There is an option to reactivate it. Racer GRX, is the Bee Gees doc one episode or is it a series of episodes? I don't know if Jerry's going to show up today. He's been really busy the last couple of weeks. So, what were you saying? What were you saying, Sean? What were you?
I'm saying that without that tape,
Oh,
are you saying that your finger would just bend back the
it would
wrong
just
way?
bend backwards. It would
Wow.
it would be an L.
Dang,
It would be
so
like
why are you so
a
weak?
90-degree L.
Okay.
And it would be very painful. It would be a lot of discomfort to draw. So, when I tape it, and I have a method of taping it, where I 2 strips. One strip I cut in half, wrap it, and then I do this big thicker strip on the outside. Now I can draw for hours without any discomfort, and the finger.
Wow. You're like an athlete.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a knee brace.
An art athlete.
It's like a knee brace or an ankle brace. So this joint right here has been.
Drawing can get pretty intense.
Well, I mean, it's a physical ailment.
I wear a helmet when I draw.
What? You know the Chinese word for condom is helmet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or actually, maybe hat.
I mean, there's that slang term in America that is similar, right? Like the hood or something like that.
I don't know.
Wear a hoodie.
But I was gonna say something else. Oh,
Do you think that comes in green screen color?
the condom.
Yes.
I almost bought rubber gloves. They were selling rubber gloves too, green color rubber gloves. But then I didn't get it because I thought the rubber might create too much friction on the paper. You know.
Also, you'll be sweating inside those clothes while you're drawing.
Yeah. Well,
It'll be nasty.
it'd just be nasty after I take them off. I mean, this thing smells at the end. You know, the other thing is like, I've worn this tape so much when I draw, and I think I've worn this consistently for the last 15 years, 10 years at least, 10, 15 years, that this finger no longer has fingerprints.
Oh wow.
Whenever you travel internationally, you have to go when you go through customs. They make you get your fingerprints to ID you, and use your right hand, and this finger never gets picked up. They never are never able to read it. You can read these other ones, but this one you can't read. So, but anyways, I tape this up. There's no discomfort in the joint. But now, because it's been getting cold, well, like 50, high 50s, that's not cold for you guys. Especially Lurky Lurker, like, that's like shorts weather, high 50s. But my hand has been aching, and my wrist. Do you get any of that?
If you ever see, like, a lot of times, pencilers and inkers too, on their middle finger, they'll have this huge bump.
Oh, I have that
on
too.
that first
here.
knuckle.
Yeah,
That's from holding the pencil or the brush
Yeah.
for so long,
Yep.
like 14 hours a day.
It's a
And,
nice
mine
callus.
is really pronounced.
Well, pianists, they like their edges of the fingers are all like smoothed out and hard because they.
Damn. I should ask CHEN about that.
About what?
About it, to see whether he had fingerprints. There's this pianist named CHEN.
Oh, there's a pianist, and then there's a.
Yes.
Man, you got to reclaim your YouTube space because that guy's all over YouTube. When I did a search for CHEN the other day, and to see if
Which one, the pianist or the slam dunk king?
the pianist,
Okay.
and everything that comes up is the pianist.
Yeah, I think when he does a Google search, everything that comes up are like pictures of Batman and Wolverine.
It used to be CHEN, the basketball player from Taiwan. But I think recently it's now that, what I was thinking is you should send him a cease and desist from using the name CHEN. And then he would have to use a middle initial. So he would have to be like Sean B. Chen.
Like Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he has to use Michael B. Jordan because he can't be Michael Jordan because they're in the same field.
Okay. I'll send the poor guy a cease and desist.
There's some kid named Bernard Chang that has a YouTube channel also. I was thinking about sending him a cease and desist. You gotta learn sometime, right? Say, look, you gotta add a middle initial because he has like a YouTube video that has like some artwork on it. It's like kind of animated. I'm like, people might get confused.
Yeah, I used to get these emails and invites in the mail to go to like a Steinway new piano unveiling, concerts and things like that.
You should have like squeezed a free piano out of it.
Yes, I know. So I got invited so many times to the Steinway factory.
Damn.
And every time they invited him somewhere, I would get the invite. So I would just RSVP, tell him that I'll be there.
Well, I've actually SeanChen.com. I've had the domains for like 20 something years now.
Yeah, so he uses CHEN piano.
See, I bet he would want to buy SeanChen.com. How much do you want to sell it for? I mean, all it does right now is it points to your Instagram page.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
J Dang asks, have I tried Koban to wrap it instead of tape? What's Koban?
Is that some sort of Asian wrap?
Is that like an athletic tape?
Like kinesio tape?
Yeah, like where they tape the people's shoulders and legs and stuff. Um, this is just standard Mueller tape. Mueller athletic tape. And I choose black. I mean, it comes in different colors. You can get it in white, like red, blue. But I use...
How about that one that has copper in it? Do the copper one.
Well, like, I tape this. I usually wear this for a day or two. And then I throw it away. You know? So, and then these things, I mean, they're not like super cheap, but they're not like super expensive. You can buy like, I buy like a pack of 6, and that'll last me half a year. You know, about 1 roll a month, depending on how often I draw. Sometimes I get really lazy, and I'll unwrap it and reuse it again. If I've only used it for like a day, you know, less than a day.
It must really stink.
Not really. Oh, but if I wear it for like more than a day, like a day and a half, right now it's okay. It's not that bad. It's bearable. I mean, I'd wash my hands if I went on a date. Because then she'll be like, James Quo's favorite YouTuber is the older gentleman singing karaoke in Taiwan. Oh, CVS. Let's see, your Jimbo just did a self-adhesive wrap.
Yeah, but you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I mean, that tape works well.
It's a neon. Well,
You ever think of putting, you know, that magic thumb that we used to have, like that thumb cap?
Yes, I have that. That magic
Stick it in.
thumb. Yeah, I have that. It's somewhere.
You should do that trick, you know, on stream. I think it will blow people away.
Or the, have you seen the mini hand trick?
Mini hand?
Yeah, have a mini hand. Comes out. You want me to do it right now? I'll go get it. It's downstairs. All right, Sean, entertain the masses. I'll be right back.
Are you doing the thumb trick?
Yeah, I'll be right
I
back.
think
Huh?
that trick is so. Oh yeah, do it. I think that trick is so old that everyone knows how it's done. So, but I mean, you're not practiced up on that though, right? So it's gonna mess that up. So that same trick that every magician does, where they stuff the handkerchief in their fist and then they open up their hand and it's gone. I think we all know how that works. But hopefully, you know, he's probably gonna reveal how it's done, like every bad magician does. So. Oh my God, his what is that black thing coming out of his avatar? Oh, this is the same problem. We had this happen before. His armrest, which looks like a eggplant. Oh, he's back.
All right. I think I've officially given up on the gloves. Sean, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst $10 I've ever spent. Okay, so this is the magic hand. This is the magic mini hand. I need a coin. All right.
Oh, I thought you were doing the disappearing handkerchief trick.
No, I couldn't find the thumb. I think it's somewhere else. So.
Kind of giving away the trick if you say you can't find the thumb. Okay.
Well, so what happens is, like, you're supposed to put a coin, right? And then, did you see that?
Is that what that's for, or is that something that you?
That's the trick. That's the trick. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw this on a magic show. So, You get someone, you put a coin right there, and then gets people. I saw when the first time I saw that, I was like, that's the best trick ever. Because it's completely out of left field. You never expected it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you expect to see an amazing trick, and then something so like really dumb shows up.
This adhesive thing, this Koban one. The thing with the Koban is that it's, I think it's too spongy and too elastic. And this Mueller athletic tape it's like fabric, but it has some resistance to it. I'm sure the other one will work too, but it's also, I think it's sticky on the outside. So it just has a different texture to it. I've tried that before in the past. Because the thing with the fingers, from the Miami Heat, when I used to work for them, the trainer would tape up the players' ankles every day for practice, even if it's practice. They would tape up the ankles. So they would go through. They would use the Koban tape, and they would use this tape, and they would use another layer of like this spongy material. And so through testing, this one's the best and the easiest.
When you come over to my house and stay over for a convention, you draw during the show with that tape for the entire weekend.
Yeah.
And then when you're back at my house, playing with the kids, whatever, you're like, oh, I'm going to give you something. This is something really special. And you take that tape off and you give it to, Travis or Eloise. And they're like, wow. And they would actually like keep it and wear it sometimes. And, sometimes I'll go into Travis's room and it's still there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he keeps it because it's like some sort of trophy or something.
I thought you as a good parent, I thought you just throw it away.
Well, yeah, I think eventually they lose it, but
because that's the trick. Like you get kids, like you give them like a piece of trash, like like hey.
Yeah, like this is where the drawing ability comes from.
Oh, I was gonna make a comment too the other day. Have you seen this commercial on TV? Some kind of software systems, and the software systems lady is on a trip with, or on a business meeting with Santa Claus, and she's talking about the efficiency of the software system and its management. And then at the end of it, she's like, see, production is way up. And, Santa Claus looks at the iPad with the production charts, and he's like, great news, everybody. We're so efficient because of the software that now everybody gets double the presents. And I was wondering, like, as a parent, would that make you upset? That if your kid believed in Santa Claus,
I've never seen that commercial,
and they see that commercial, now they see Santa Claus saying everybody gets double the presents. Now you got to get double the presents. Would that piss you off?
Well, yeah, I don't know what kids still believe in that. I mean, I don't think my kids do.
Yeah, and what about like COVID? Like, is Santa Claus showing up with?
At Marvel, around this time of year, a bunch of the editors or assistant editors will go to that place where you can get the letters that go to the North Pole. Like you can intercept them, and then these kids always ask for stuff. I mean, they probably ask for a PlayStation 5, but you give them what you can. So these editors they're making sometimes like only 30,000 or 25,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
They would spend some of their money giving anonymous poor children their Christmas gifts.
Oh, just random kids.
Yeah, I mean, you can write a letter to North Pole. The post office, I think, collects it all and puts it aside for anyone who wants to come in and just grab one and then just fulfill some kid's Christmas list. So
Wow.
they did that every year.
What is the
Yeah, so
worst? What is the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten from Santa Claus?
it's usually like socks or pajamas or something.
Socks. Oh, Longwoo's gonna show us some magic tricks if we, next time at a convention or signing. That would be cool. I usually bring like a magic trick to a show nowadays.
Yeah, you had that one when you poke a hole in a dollar bill.
Oh yeah, and you can move the
That was a
pen
good
around.
one.
That was cool.
Yeah, then you had that trick deck of cards.
Yep.
And we used to do a lot of those levitating tricks, and it's shocking how many people go away thinking like, "Wow, those two Chinese guys know how to levitate."
Yeah, I remember like we did it once, and like these girls like ran away because they were freaked out.
Yeah, and then they got their friends and said like, "Oh, what? Look at these guys!" And like, come on. I mean, don't they go to school? Please.
Longwu says Dr. Fauci said that Santa is COVID free.
Well, you can't get COVID if you're not real.
I mean, is this the Santa? Did Santa get a vaccine? Did he get vaccinated? If I do this is going to be the same pose as the Ghost Rider. I'm just remembering, like, I already drew Ghost Rider in the pose where he's singing. Right.
It's no big deal.
Let me do another one. This is technically the first complete erase. The other one I'm leaving on the back. So, whoever wins this gets 1.5 drawing. Yeah. How are we doing on time? 1 hour. Okay. So you said a pair of socks was the worst. What about people on chat? What are some shitty Santa Claus gifts? I'll tell you, one year I got batteries. I think I was like 8 or 9. No. 6th grade. First grade is 6 years old, right? So I was probably like 6 or 7. I think it was the first year or the second year we immigrated to the States. Might have been the first year. I mean, I knew about Santa Claus. Like, I believed in Santa Claus. And I remember, like, Christmas Eve, like, I didn't get like a red sock, like those holiday socks. But from school, like, I knew, like, you're supposed to put up a sock, like a stocking, right? So I just got like a regular sock and I tied it up to the bedpost.
Oh God.
And then I went to sleep, right? And then I woke up and I felt the sock and there was like something in it. I mean, it was like a regular sock. And I reached in and it was like 2 AA batteries. And I was like, I was so excited. I was like, oh shit. I probably got like a remote control car or something. Like, surely, because the sock couldn't fit the toy. So Santa Claus just put the 2 batteries in there and, wanted me to find the remote control car. But it was just 2 batteries. So...
Wow. Immigrant stories.
My father was an atheist, so he didn't believe in passing down fairy tales. Kevin P. West got tidy whities. Did you know that underwear sales is an indicator of... did I mention this at a stream before?
Probably, but what was it an indication of?
Um,
The healthy
a
economy?
healthy economy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the last things people buy. It's like a expenditure. So during recession, people don't buy underwear because you don't see, like, no one sees underwear, right? But then once the economy starts getting better, uh, people will buy new underwear. See, I think this is an example of not planning ahead. This sketch.
Where is the microphone gonna be?
It's going to be over here somewhere. It's not. It's very suggestive.
Yeah, that's a one of those belting out the high note
Yeah,
poses.
she's really into it.
It's a Freddie Mercury. Oh, it's that type of microphone.
Well, because the other microphone I was drawing, I was thinking, like, man, that's too phallic.
Okay.
So, what did you get your kids for Christmas? Can you tell they're gonna watch this on a?
No.
They're asleep already, right? So
For Eloise, there's something called Crush Crush Secret Crush.
oh, what is that?
And you really have to be that age to know. And then for Travis, it's a lot of like computer online stuff and some manga. A very modest list this year for him.
He's getting more than one toy.
Yeah, because I mean they're like books and stuff.
Oh. So he's no longer into Mazinger.
He goes through phases and he comes out of them pretty quickly. So
I have a Mazinger. I bought him a couple years ago. Was it 2 years ago that he was in the Mazinger?
yeah. Yeah, I mean you never know. He gets back into it again.
Okay. It's like another. It was another. It was a model kit.
Longwu says books are great presents. Is that sarcastic?
It's like giving a dad a tie. Have you ever gotten a tie from your kids?
No, but you know, your kids go to school for Father's Day, and you get the stuff that they made. So you get that really wonky coffee cup that you really shouldn't drink from.
That they make and craft?
You know, world's greatest dad or whatever.
Yeah. What do they give your wife?
That's a tougher one. Oh, Carson McKinney's here.
Carson. All right, Carson is the Get Back coach. What's up, Carson?
Yeah,
We needed you earlier. We had some
we
Get Back moments.
Yeah, we had Inside the Actor Studio, Pat Benatar.
Can we even whistle the Pat Benatar song, or is that a copyright infringement?
That's a long woo question.
Yeah. Long woo.
I know, like with Dave Finch, he and his wife are terrified to even hum certain things.
Well, they're on YouTube. Which I think, Sean, starting next year in January, I think once I've waterfalled my iMac 27 to be my main streaming computer, I think we'll simulcast on YouTube. We'll still keep the Twitch stream going because I like the community that we've built here, and Twitch seems to be much friendlier towards that. But I want to try to maybe simulcast one or two streams.
So this community is pretty much the same community that's in Jim Lee and maybe Crease. And
I'll tell you right now if you want to know. Do the stream manager. And it'll tell us channel analytics.
definitely everyone here goes to the Jim Lee one.
Okay, so we have 51%. Which channels have viewers in common with mine? Longwu, am I able to give out this information on stream? Yojimbo, is it okay? Is it kosher? 69 Madman 22. Father's Day ashtray made from clay back in the day. That's what he got.
You actually know
69 Madman 22? Who's that?
Yes.
Do you want to give me a hint? Does he want to expose himself?
He made your convention sign.
Oh, Mike.
Yep.
69 Madman 22.
I think he feels a bit gypped because there was less drawing on the last stream. So now he's saying draw. And he thinks that I'm drawing. I don't draw on the stream. It's Bernard.
Yeah, but Sean, you can if you want. It's you just we'll use your Discord or get you a webcam. Don't you want people to see you draw?
No.
You're the one.
I don't think I.
Yeah, you're the one that doesn't
do.
want someone to see you draw. Otherwise, I would welcome it. I think it would be fun. You know, you saw the one I did with Jim where we had the dueling art stream. I thought that was kind of cool for Japan.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Where is Jim now?
Jim should be either he's asleep or he's on a date.
Hot date.
Yeah. Jim is so active right now. He is the man. He is the he is like the bachelor, the COVID bachelor.
You know, I was watching Dave Finch's stream on Monday, and he was talking about the old days of CrossGen.
Yeah, he was in CrossGen.
And then, yeah, oh no, he was talking about CrossGen about he was talking with Nick Barucci, and he's like, yeah, a lot of great talent came out of CrossGen. It's like one of my favorite artists. I actually forgot his name. And he's like, oh yeah, he did a couple Batman covers. Oh, I don't. It's like I can't believe I forgot his name. He's my favorite artist. I forgot his name. And then Nick Barucci's like, Jim Chung, and he's yes. But I wonder how much of that is because, I mean, is it easier to forget your name if you're Asian? I don't know, but could that be it? Because there's a lot of similar. I mean, like all of us have the same name. Come on, like,
well,
get them all.
Sean, that first year or two at Valiant, everybody got us confused.
Yeah, in fact, you have the bigger personality, so everyone called me Bernard. Like, I don't think anyone called you Sean.
No, people call me Sean.
It's just that your personality is so big that it just kind of spilled over onto me.
People would call you Bernard, and they would call me Sean.
Wow.
And I would be like, we look nothing alike. First of all, we look nothing alike. You're taller than me. I'm shorter. I think you were already
height.
Yeah. Well, I just said you were taller. You had you were more buff. You had more muscular than me. We wore completely different outfits. I always came in with a tie, shirt and tie.
Our personality was completely different also.
Yeah. But I mean, the only person that wouldn't get us confused was Bob.
Yeah, Bob. That's true. I mean, I remember every time I saw Joe Quesada, he would call me, even to this day, he'll call me Bernard.
Oh, really?
And then he'll immediately apologize, and then because he'll catch himself immediately. But this happened as recently as a few years ago.
I wonder. I just saw Joe at the last San Diego at the Starbucks in the hotel, and I'm wondering if he thought I was you.
No, I I really do think that it's because you have a big personality, and then I pretty much don't have one. So
Yeah, but Sean, the other thing was like you worked in the office, right? You would go in and work in the
yeah,
office, because
yeah,
like
and
you would
it's
work
another
with
thing.
Barry.
You left the industry for a while to work for Famous Frames, and I was in there plugging away drawing comics for like a couple of years, and they still call me Bernard
Oh yeah.
after you disappeared for a few years. So yeah,
Well, at first it was at Disney.
oh yeah, yeah, you were gone for a long time, and yeah,
I thought they
yeah, and
stopped
Dan
after a
Didio
while though.
too. No, I got it from Joe Quesada and Dan Didio. So these are like the
Dan
big,
DiDio called you Bernard?
yeah,
I thought he would know the difference.
very early on, but after a while they caught on.
All right. So channels that is it okay to talk about this? Oh, your Jimbo says next time you see Joe, call him Jimmy. Jimmy
Okay,
Palmia. Did they make up? They had a riff.
yeah,
They
they're
made up?
friendly.
Okay. Uh, so, guess who's the 51% of our viewers also watch this other person? Can you guess? Do you want to guess?
It's got to be Jim Lee, right?
Nope. Jim's not even in the top 5.
Really? Is it Grease?
No, but Kreese is in the top 5.
Sue Lee?
No. What did that sound like? That was like a duck. Was that like a duck?
Domo, yeah.
Domo's not in the top 5.
Oh,
Sully is in the top 5. Anybody else have any other guesses?
I'm sure they would know. They're the ones that are in there.
Kevin P. West asked if I sat on one of my birds. That's so wrong. If I sat on my birds, they would die. I farted on my birds before. They still lived. So,
Wow. Birds are like a canary in a coal mine. They can't really take any toxic fumes.
yeah. They whenever I fart, they'll be like, it'll scare them. It's funny. I should record it next time. D. Rogers is correct. Ryan Benjamin,
Oh, okay.
51%. We share 51%. So you guys are cheating on me with Ryan Benjamin. Cheating on us. Guess who's number 2?
Wow. So Jim Lee doesn't even make it in the top 5.
Jim's not in the top 5. I only have 5. It only shows me 5 people. And number 1 is 51%. Number 5 is 18%. 16%. So Jim's not even like...
Is it Michael DeNicola?
Number 5 is Michael DeNicola.
Oh, wow. So Sue Lee is even higher.
So yeah. So Sully's number 2.
Oh, wow.
And then Kreese is number 3.
Okay.
And then guess who number 4 is?
Well, way high says David Peterson.
No, David Peterson. David's on almost every day. Should I make her eyes closed or make her eyes open?
I think close is more
Or like half closed?
convey the emotion.
Like almost closed.
Half closed makes it look sleepy though.
But then I wouldn't be able to draw the bag under the eye.
So who is this mystery artist?
Did anybody
If it is an
guess?
artist.
Nobody wants to guess?
I can't believe there's so few comic book artists on Twitch.
Yeah.
They're all on YouTube, I think.
Who are the other ones on YouTube besides Finch?
I think Eric Canetti just started.
Yeah, he just started. He was here, but I mean, Eric is buddies with Michael DeNicola. But who else? That's like a monthly comic book artist.
Stegman and Cates. Really? Donnie Cates is on YouTube?
Donnie Cates, did he marry, is he the guy that married Megan Hutchinson?
Donnie Cates is the writer.
Oh, the writer? Who am I thinking of then?
So who is this guy that we share?
Oh, Skull Bash.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Skull Bash Hero. So Ryan Benjamin 51%. Sully is at 33.
Wow.
Freezart 27. Skull Bash 21, and Mike is 16. So I think that's all the statistics they'll give me on that. I don't think it goes more in depth. Or if it does, I have to.
What's been going on Jim Lee's stream? I mean, it seems like he intends to finish that one drawing, but doesn't get very far. And then there's a lot of talk about, I don't know, gas lamp heater thing, patio heaters.
Well, did you watch the latest stream that was on yesterday? Was it yesterday or the weekend? I didn't see it. I saw that he was on. But
I did. Yeah, he didn't finish the drawing.
What was the drawing of? Like that, his friend's comic or something?
Yeah. And then he's been doing these ads for Dungeons and Dragons cookbook, and then his backpack. I mean, he used to do full drawings, like several drawings on stream, and then like a full figure, then a headshot, and give them all away and stuff.
I don't know. Is Crispy here? You want to ask Crispy? Or Dung Dude? I usually watch his on the rerun, the VOD. So I kind of got like Dazzler, like I'm kind of okay with this pose. This paper it's vellum, and then this lead is very soft. So I'm gonna have to commit to something fairly soon. Because
vellum is that the coarse stuff?
Yeah,
or
that's the coarse one.
Okay, so this is rough paper and a soft pencil, so you'll smudge a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to erase.
So I'm gonna have to commit soon to a particular pose. Because you can't really see, but this area right here of the paper, because my hand is moving over, it's already like smudged. It's already like 15%.
Why are you drawing on paper that you don't like?
Because this was what was in front of me.
Okay.
And I was running out of time.
A strict profile, or is that slightly from below?
Slightly from below. Yeah, it's a little bit of from below.
Yeah, and more like a 7/8 view rather than profile.
Yeah, I try not to do a straight profile at all.
Yeah, in general, it's a bad idea, but that's tough. A 7/8 close to profile, seen from slightly below. It's not easy.
And then this is my favorite part again, because I really like this exposure of the Super Gladius Maximus Sternius.
The super sternal notch.
Super sternal notch right here, yeah. This is the sexiest part of the... Well, one of the sexiest parts. And as a singer too, this really.
I don't think this has ever been done before, but I thought it would be kind of like a sexy scene if like there's a woman lying down and she's like that supersternal notch becomes like a divot, right? And you can
Yeah.
pour like whiskey in it or something.
Yeah,
sake.
no, I've done that before.
Then, oh, you done that? Okay.
Yeah, you like
All
pour something and you drink it from there.
But did you
Yeah.
whip out a straw?
No, you don't whip. You just go in there.
Dang. I
Yeah.
bet you ruined some sheets that way too.
Well, I mean, you wash the sheets. You know, it's like, well, if it's alcohol, I mean, or whatever, it doesn't even have to be alcoholic. Done it with like champagne, or whatever. You should try it tonight, Sean. Afterwards, just
I can't reach back there.
wake up your wife, and then.
I'll do it myself with a bendy straw.
You don't want to do a straw. That's not sensual. You gotta go in there. The whole thing is to be sensual.
Looks like Roy Batty typed it in and then autocorrect turned it into Sterno Clydesdale Mastodon.
Do we have anybody? Oh, Dylan Pham. Who's Dylan Pham? What's up, Dylan Pham? Got a new. Dylan Pham, make sure you hit that follow button. Where's my man? I need to find my follow button. There we go. I'm just gonna make a new follow button.
Okay. Where'd you get the idea that this? I don't know. What is that called? Like, yeah, that really helps. Okay. For all of our blind or deaf viewers.
Hit that follow button. It's a small one. Just one finger. It's somewhere down here. What were you going to ask?
Oh, no. So at this point, you're going to go in with the dark pencil?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same pencil, actually. I need to double check this microphone to make sure this, well, this kind of works, right? It looks kind of like one of the old school mics.
Yeah.
Do I bring in her other hand?
No, this is where you get into problems. You start bringing anatomy into it that you didn't intend from the beginning.
See, I have her.
Those are major compositional changes that are coming in at the third quarter.
Yeah, this is like you're building a house, and then you're like, oh well, shoot, we need to rearrange all the piping to add a.
Yeah, we're just gonna add a wing to it, and then all of a sudden. I mean, theoretically, you shouldn't do that, but it happens.
I mean, I have her one hand, her left hand is coming across her body. I'll call him back.
Oh, someone's
calling
you. I'm not even sure how her powers help her in a battle situation. How does Dazzler contribute, and does she have to sing in order to get that light effect to work?
And what is her powers? Like just like strobe lights?
Yeah, but I think singing is attached to it.
Like her power, like she generates more power when she sings?
Yeah, that'll be pretty ridiculous.
Well, she makes an appearance in Children of the Atom #2. So,
Cool.
because she is a mutant.
think people really like her. She can't seem to sustain her own book. It seems like with the number of fans that she has, that she should be able to.
Yeah, you would think too now, like, now that all these characters are more mainstream, the movies and stuff, that surely they could have come up with some kind of crossover. Right? I don't know.
So Yoji put in all of her vital stats and powers and abilities in the chat. This looks pretty complicated.
Dazzler is a mutant with the ability to transduce sonic vibrations, which reach her body into various types of light. This ability.
What does that even mean?
All right, Sean, I'm gonna have to get this. Can you entertain the masses?
You're gonna take a call during. Okay. So what do we talk about? Your drawing?
Wait. Yeah.
Oh God.
You
can't. Oh boy. Explain my. Oh, is it time? I can almost put up my Dazzler, but I guess still half an hour early. Explain my drawing to you. Which drawing? I've been on a commission tear lately. Since both my books, my Marvel and DC books ended, I've been doing commissions, one after the other. Every day, another one gets put up.
Hello. That was my mom.
Oh, from all the way from Taiwan?
Yeah. I told her I'd call her back shortly after I'm done. Where was I? Including the audible spectrum and a great variation of sound pressure levels regardless of the complexity, dissonance, or randomness of the sound. Sounds as different as a car crash and symphonic passage both produce convertible incoming acoustic vibrations.
Okay, so she converts that into light, which I'm not sure how that helps.
So she blinds people. I would think like if she could use like sonic vibrations, like would she like focus on a gun and then the vibrations would like cause the screws to like pop out and the gun to disassemble?
Yeah. That's just a different power though, because that has no light involved.
Well, but that's like sound.
Yeah. So yeah, she's all about light displays because there's stage performance.
Okay.
Factor in her origin.
And her and Longshot are like a couple.
Yeah. I think her roller skates might be more useful in battle.
I mean, what's the difference between her and like Jubilee?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I mean,
but Jubilee is like fireworks, so Jubilee is even more like, because fireworks is explosions. So is Jubilee even more powerful than Dazzler? Does she have earrings? She does now.
She's a lot like, well, her original disco version is a lot like Gem and the Holograms. So she can form the sound into energy blast.
Laser eyes.
Appears light.
So Banshee's daughter, Siren, Banshee can do that. Banshee uses sonic
sound, yeah.
Okay. So she, like, if Banshee fought her, she would be able to absorb all the sonic blast and then turn that back to him, and then thus she could defeat Banshee? Does that make any sense? Is that true?
Who knows? It's comics.
I mean, we gotta get our shit straight here. This is the quintessential mainstream comic book stream on Twitch, right? I mean, we have 2
You
Wizard
like
Top
to think
10,
so?
and we had, well, Jim didn't make it last time. If Jim came on last time, we would have had 2 young guns. Never before in the history of the internet has there been 2 young guns on a Twitch show. Right? Was Jim a top 10? Was your top 10?
I'm sure. Yeah,
Mike
I'm
was.
sure.
No, well, I mean, maybe not like by the time Wizard might have been out, stopped publishing magazines by then. Or
Yeah,
they
I
had
mean, a lot of it's timing because there was no Young Guns when we were kind of
right. And I think they had at some point they had stopped doing a top 10. Wizard had. So Jim can answer that question if he can break himself away from dinner. Or the hot chick that's in his arms. So Dazzler is human, but Longshot is not human, right?
How does that work? Do they have a child together?
But how old is Dazzler? Wait, so your Chris Claremont thing comes out next week?
The 23rd, yeah, the same day that Batman Beyond comes out.
Oh.
So actually, I have a question. Like, I have to do a bunch of remarks at this
Yeah.
comic book store. They want to sell a bunch of remarks, Batman Beyonds, like a lot. So, what is the rule with remarks? I mean, you do a little doodle of the main character or some character on the cover, using like a Sharpie or whatever. Does each one of those characters have to be different? You can't draw the same thing over and over again.
Why not? You can draw the same thing over and over again. Maybe with just a different like mouthing or mouth position, like right? I mean, how many of these? How many of the remarks you got to do?
It could be as many as 50.
Oof. And it's all Batman Beyond?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they wanted to do the Chris Claremont thing too, but that's just too many. So.
Oh, that's a good penny though. That's a good payday.
Yeah, so they have a big online store, and it goes out to anyone who wants one. But I think it's going to be too late for Christmas because the book comes out on 23rd.
Yeah. Well, they can pre-order it, right?
So 1 of every 10 with a different character.
I mean, Batman Beyond. There's Batman Beyond. You can do Terry McGinnis with the mask off. You can do, who else? Old Man Bruce. Is he still in the book?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can do. I don't think you get many Matt McGinnises. Maybe do a Dana Tran.
Hey, Matthew Crossart said he didn't get a note to be here.
What?
I got it.
Sometimes some people get it, sometimes some people don't. I don't know why. I mean, there was a couple times where you said you didn't get a notification, right, Sean?
Yeah. Oh, so now you can tell for sure that it's a view from below because the headband is arcing.
Oh, so we're going to do a dramatic reading of Batman Beyond,
Oh God.
Right, that's what I forgot. Right.
Normally I would be embarrassed, but I have really nothing to do with writing, so if it's cringy, but I guess you would need to find out on stream if anyone. They'd have to be on Discord, and they would come in with their
Yeah.
microphone, and they would actually read. And there's probably like good 3 or 4 characters.
Well, we do that right now. I mean, we can do that right now. We can
How
cast.
much you want to get? How much you want to bet that no one volunteers?
No, I'm sure some people will volunteer.
I think people who are in comics are generally introverts, and even if they aren't introverts, I don't know if they really want to do a speaking role.
Yeah, but this
On
will be
stream.
fun. I mean, what are they going to do? Go outside to a restaurant and eat? Can't really do that. You got to stay home. So let's make the best of it. I mean, all right, Sean, you got to give us how many characters are in the issue.
Well, it's issue 50, so there's a bunch. I mean, everyone has to make their final appearance, but they're only there for a very short time. So it's the main crew. There's Old Man Bruce. There's
Right.
Terry McGinnis.
Okay, so who wants to be Bruce Wayne? I'm sure somebody
there's-
wants to be Bruce Wayne, right?
There's a few females.
Yeah, we can cast females, males, whatever. So, all right, Old Man Bruce. Let me write this down.
Yeah, we don't get to have Long Wu with his what we suspect is a super low voice. He doesn't have a microphone.
Long Wu doesn't have a microphone. You can use your computer mic, or you can use the mic on your phone. If basically you're gonna be patching in on Discord, I'm gonna give you an invite. Whoever wants to do this, you get an invite on Discord, and then we'll just do a reading. Sean will be like the moderator. You're gonna be like the director. You're gonna set up the scene. You're gonna tell us our motivation. You're gonna give us a little backstory, and then we'll just go panel 1. Batcave.
Okay.
Open on the Batcave, and I'll be
Okay. And this is gonna be fun. All right.
Yeah, well, you
Okay.
never know. I'll be like, if I'm Matt McGinnis, hey, what's up? What's up, Terry? What's going on? And Terry, someone will be Terry, like,
Terry said like a snar.
yeah,
What
Nerf.
are you doing?
And then Old Man Bruce be like, all right, guys, let's go. We got a mission to accomplish. Right? And then who wants to be like Dana Tran, and who else?
Yeah, the Dana Tran's in it, and then what's her name?
Okay, so hold on. Old Man Bruce, we got Terry, who's also going to be Batman Beyond, right? Then we got Matt McGinnis.
Yep.
We got Dana Tran,
Barbara Gordon. And I don't think I'm supposed to say
Luke
because
Fox.
it's not out yet, but who cares? Wonder Woman.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. And that's the day before the movie comes out.
Yeah, I think that's why she's in there.
I mean, Jim could be like Dana, or Jim Chum could be like Barbara Gordon, like a
Yeah,
British Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, you got Jim Chung to do some play acting before. Bobby K, thanks a lot for picking up Wingman. I appreciate that. Really do. Hope you like it.
Hey, Bobby K. Bobby K. Make sure you hit that follow button down here. Actually, Bobby K, I think, is already following. Yeah, so, all right. The cast first. Who else? Wonder Woman, who else? Who else is in this?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Well, actually, no. The villain.
Yeah, who's
is
the
that,
villain?
Ink.
Oh,
Ink Spot.
Ink's alive?
Yeah.
I thought she
So I
died.
think there's a lot of females.
Okay. Well, Ink. Ink is INQUE? Is that
I
how
think
you
so.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who wants to be Old Man Bruce?
I was hoping that Long Wu would be that, although we have no idea what it is. But
Shit, this is not very good planning today. I should have written it over here so I would have room to write their name next to it. All right, Long Wu. Long Wu, are you going to be Old Man Bruce? I mean,
I
your
thought,
Jimbo
like,
should
I
really be
think
Old Man Bruce.
really, you have one person who volunteered. That's Matthew Crossart. So
Yeah, Matthew Crossart. See, Matthew's gonna do which one? Who do you want to be,
he's gonna be
Matthew
doing
Crossart?
all, he's gonna be doing all the roles.
Look, you guys are shy right now. Once we start, everyone's gonna be wanting to jump in, and then it's gonna be too late, right? Are we gonna? I'll give some prizes too.
Well, Longwood wants to test his mic, so I guess you have to let him in.
Okay, let me let you in.
Blues Boy, I didn't do the cover for those. I think it's usually I don't know. It's the same cover people all the time. I think it's Dustin Nguyen and
And then
this other
Francis,
new guy.
wasn't Francis doing?
Francis Manipul, and then there's this one guy who's doing covers for everyone now. He does a lot of like the Power Ranger stuff.
Longwu, I'm sending you the note on Discord.
Dan Moore, yes, that's right. And Mike knows everything about comics. Background music. Get music from the animated series.
Yeah, and somebody wants to be special effects, like. Fire up the bat wing. What was it the Batmobile? No, not the Batmobile. The bat. What's the name of the plane?
I don't even know what they call it.
What,
Longwood doesn't want to come in here. He wants to do it privately. Why not just come in here now?
yeah, just come on. I already sent you the invite. Let me send Jimbo the invite too.
Batwing. We should have Mike come in the room. You know Mike, right? So
yeah, Mike, you want to come on? Jim, you want to come on? I have a whole part. I don't have an avatar for you though. I mean, Poop Kid, you want to come on? Who else? Aurora. Aurora's on. Is Jerry on? I don't know. Where's your Jimbo? I don't see your Jimbo's not on Discord right now. Or he's there. I just can't see him. Anyways.
you put like one of those ribbed collars on her.
Yeah, doesn't she have a ribbed collar? Like, I'm looking at the reference.
Yeah, maybe that version. Yeah,
That's a very like 80s, 90s. Who's walking down the stairs? Or is that Long Wu coming down the stairs? All right. Well, Sean, you're not doing a good job promoting your own read-along.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
those things always make me nervous.
There is one caveat, is that people would have to go and buy the book.
Yeah, that's what this is really about. Trying to eke out 5 more sales.
How much is the? How much is a copy of? Is it a $3.99 cover price, or is it an oversized issue because it's the last issue?
No, it's a regular issue.
I think whoever reads along. What can I give them away? I don't have any more CD players to give out, but I'll find some stuff. So whoever participates in the dramatic reading, I'll make sure they get some kind of prize. Or maybe I'll cut up an old Batman Beyond page and give everybody a panel. Did that shock people when I cut up the page last time?
A lot of the die-hard original art collectors probably wouldn't like that at all.
Well, it would only make whatever they have more valuable if there's fewer pages around. Blues Boy, right. I will give whoever does a reading my tape. I will.
Yeah, the magic
this tape.
talent
Yeah.
tape. That's where all the talent is.
It's a little smelly, but
Didn't bother my kids.
Is Dazzler's jacket zipped up or is it a button up? I'm making a zipper.
It's zip. It seems like that's a zipper type thing. So usually when she's singing, typically she has those light effects going on. So, I can draw people and all that, but when it comes to effects, I'm not really sure because those are intangible things. They don't really exist in real life. So what were you thinking in terms of the graphics?
You think I've thought that far? I'm hoping that it'll come together somehow magically at the end. Yojimbo says Batman Beyond number 50 is $3.99. All right.
Wow, $3.94 for that. So
whoever buys it, I will make sure you get that $3.99 back. How many people are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 people. Or 6.
I mean, if you're just doing a scene, I mean, there are a lot of scenes that have just Batman, Wonder Woman, and ink.
Okay.
And there's other scenes. And Bruce, I think, I'm probably giving it away, but I don't care. I mean, he doesn't really speak in this.
Because what, is he like incapacitated?
Yeah, yes. Practically through the whole thing. I don't know. I drew this book a long time ago. I don't really remember. I'm not sure exactly why they were pushing me to draw faster. Because I finished it like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I had enough time to do that entire Marvel project and have it come out the same day.
Yeah.
So Blues Boy wants to know if women are harder to draw than men. I think so. It's certainly more fun to draw.
Well, I think when I was younger, not so now, but when I was like a teenager, drawing women, there was like almost like a, let's say, sexual component, but
Yeah, I mean, that's how you get good at it.
yeah.
Because,
But there is like a, I mean, you get into it. But women also, there's some rules. There are like some rules, like not too many lines on the face, because then it makes them look more masculine. Or, I don't know.
So it's harder in that you can't really rely on the structure. So it's a lot of like floating facial features inside of a empty field, and then depending on the distance and the size and relationship of all those features can make it look can make the drawing fail. If you're just drawing a guy, I mean, the aesthetics is not that important because it's a dude. But I think we all can tell when a drawing of a female is not working because it fails to stimulate the attraction response. So
Is that the Maximus Hornius?
yeah, the ventral striatum of the brain. But there are a lot of artists say it's their favorite thing to draw. I think there are some artists that just like I can't really recall the last time I see them draw a guy before. And then there's also other artists. What's his name? Kenneth Roquefort. He draws females just about as much as he draws robots, and it's just like another object that he draws. And then there's like Phil Noto who would choose to draw a female before anything else.
Another question: who else would people here like to see us try to get as a guest? We've got a couple people lined up. We just have to. Got a couple more special guests lined up. We just have to figure out like which days. By the way, Sean, I talked to that guy that we mentioned that used to have the podcast. He's going to be coming on.
They used to have a podcast.
Yeah, lives in New York.
Oh, you spoke to him?
Mm-hmm.
Did you reach out to him?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, he wrote me an angry letter.
Oh, he did? Recently?
Because he's been, I think for the last 10 years, trying to get me to go on his podcast.
Yeah.
And I told him that I don't do that sort of thing. Like you will never hear my voice, or you will actually never. I mean, I would do print interviews.
Yeah.
But so like I was just like, don't be offended. I won't say yes to do this to anyone. So it's not just you. I just won't do this. And for some reason he wanted to interview me because there was some interesting stuff there. And I just told him no every year for 10 years. And then all of a sudden I'm like because of Wingman, I had to do a lot of these shows. And he just like came across one. He was like really pissed. Like,
really?
What is this? Yeah. But I mean, kind of jokingly. So, and then ironically, he doesn't do his podcast anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And his podcast was like, you had to go into his home, right?
You had to what? And you kind of broke up there for a second.
You had to go into his home.
Oh, right? Yeah. I mean, he was a big stickler for quality, and he edits it. So all the, the and the stray noises and the ambulance, all that stuff gets edited out. So he makes it like he takes it really seriously. So you have to actually be there. He won't do it over the phone.
Well, he's coming on.
Okay, cool. He's been an assistant. I don't know what he wants to talk about because how people like to talk about what they're doing now. But he's been at Marvel for a long time, and he's seen some shit. And I just hope he talks about that because
you want to get into that. That's a lot of like mudslinging.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking about what the people want to hear because, like if you had
people want to hear snarf.
If you go to a Don Ho concert, he's gonna have to open with Tiny Bubbles and close with Tiny Bubbles and sing it a couple times in between the set. You just have to. Like, we don't really care like what he's doing now, his new material, right?
Wow.
But yeah, he's a funny guy, so it's great.
I'm sure there's other stories at Marvel to talk about. Right? Besides that big one.
Yeah, he was there at a seminal time. It was at the mid-90s. So.
Was he an editor there? Associate editor?
Assistant editor, Bobby Chase, Tom Brevoort.
Make Havoc. Steve showed up. Thanks, Steve. 5 months. All right. Look at that. Steve has the red poop. Oh no, Yojimbo has the red poop. How come Make Havoc you don't have a different colored poop as a emoji? All right, what time are we at? Oh, 2 hours. All right, almost done. Should I color this, Sean?
He always has that question. And it seems like all of your stuff these days. Yeah, does look like a Nova or like a Ms. Marvel outfit.
The star, right?
Yeah,
it's the same star.
And also the androgynous haircut that she has.
Precursor.
Yeah, Yoji says that you're gonna think that it would be cool to call it a hairband, and then you end up calling it thing.
Wow, you guys know me. You guys know me like
Like you've been watching for 50 streams.
yeah. Well, how many races did I have today? Not that many.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad today. Yeah, so that actually is getting better.
See, there's always room for improvement. Sean didn't think it would happen, but here we are. Well, have we cast anybody yet for this amazing reading?
Yeah, if you don't get enough people or not enough people taking the female roles, you're gonna have to cast wingman instead. It's just basically two guys.
No, because some people have any voice synthesizers. I'm thinking about getting like a voice synthesizer.
So you'd be like a shock jock with a thing that lowers your voice.
Well, also it can make my voice sound like a female. So I can talk like this.
Okay. Well, your that Bobby's World voice is
Bobby?
pretty
Do I
incredible.
have to get back for Bobby? This is the voice that I talk to my birdies in. Because I'm Bobby.
Does anybody know who? Man, Howie Mandel was hilarious. One of my favorite.
He's had a couple of
comedians.
career incarnations. I mean, he's done a bunch of different things, but he used to be, I mean, a very like immature, childlike comedian that blows up a glove over his head.
Yeah.
And then he's bald now, and it's got a lot more edge to it. And then now he does the TV game show stuff.
Well, you know what else? His wife is an agent, actor's agent. And my ex is an actress, was repped by her at one point. And I was like, wow, I really hope like I get to meet Howie Mandel. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
you wouldn't be able to shake his hand.
Yeah, he's a germaphobe. But yeah, Howie Mandel, hilarious. I think I was in like junior high or something when his comedy specials came out. Okay. I think the white the lighting effect I'm gonna do with splatter.
Okay, so
Right.
you're gonna to mask it off somehow, or just be careful where you
Just
splatter.
wherever it goes. Where would the splatter be? Is it only from the eyes or just like emotes from her skin?
It's like an aura. It just comes off all over her body.
Okay.
Your Jimbo said Howie Mandel has a reputation of being an asshole.
Really? I can see
I've
that.
heard that too. He has a very short fuse.
Yeah.
He's in trouble a lot with the law. I mean, not in a big way. I mean, he rubs people the wrong way a lot.
Does he?
Yeah.
A lot of times people you see in on TV or in the movies are very different in real life. Do you think this is too much, adding this?
What is that, like a background effect?
Yeah, I was thinking
Just
like to create a little bit more contrast,
Yeah, it helps the figure pop.
right?
So what are you splattering color on there? Because you'd be splattering color
no,
over
the
graphite.
pro white.
Okay, so you'd need to make that dark enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Man, after this, I'm gonna sit in the sauna.
Remember there was a character in Valiant that was one of the Harbingers that had that effect too.
Flamingo?
No, it was another female, and I think Barry Windsor Smith first drew her powers, and Barry had that way of doing that psychedelic
Yeah.
Maybe Mike knows.
When's Barry's book coming out?
I don't know, but we should do like a
We should do a reading.
well, not a reading, but just like we'll show the book. I don't know if we can, but
We gotta buy it.
review it. Yeah.
Where
I'll
would you
it.
buy it?
I don't know.
Is it at a comic book store?
Yeah,
Or is
wherever it's sold.
or is it in a bookstore? Did we say that it was Fantagraphics that was going to publish it?
Oh, you've never done cross hatching before? Golf by Sunday says this is something kind of new.
I haven't really done this kind of like in the background in a sketch on stream. I mean, the hatching I'm trying to do like directional a little bit. I'm
So
trying
it gives
to
it a little energy.
a little bit more energy, you know, not being too straight, having some kind of curvature to it, just so that, you know, it feels like what I'm trying to emulate is that, okay, she's in a dark stage, some kind of concert hall or bar, and there's usually a black background, and then maybe there's some light, some random light, so there's blurred
The problem with
effect.
like a flat black background, it just ends up being very flat. So a lot of times, like if you do that kind of bloopy background that has some kind of movement to it, it looks more like a deep space because a flat black could be just like a wall right behind her. So this actually adds more depth. Also, like not many people talk about this effect though. Like if it's a female with like really smooth alabaster skin, it's hard to convey that on the white paper because, you know, even though the white paper is very smooth, so is the entire background. So if you fill the background with this kind of hatching and stuff, one thing that happens is it's darker than her skin, so all of a sudden her skin starts to glow. And then since it has a lot of this sketchy movement on there, her skin gets really smooth by contrast. And it's something that people don't utilize. Like most artists don't even do anything in the background just because it's work and it's not the main focus. But if you see in my drawings, I rarely have any some sort of background. I think it adds so much to what's in the foreground.
I would do this when I'm figure drawing.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I think that's like a mature artist does that. Like the beginners just draw the object and then they
Yeah.
never do the background because
Like-
they don't know what to put back there.
Right now, I'm focusing on this area. I should do the back of her head too. If you choose an area and you make it like extremely dark, it really pops out the surrounding space.
Right. Then your eye will go to the area of highest contrast. So her jacket has like a lot of like there's textures and there's shading on it. So it's kind of similar to the background stuff, but her skin and her face is like pure white. So if you put dark right next to her face, then your eye will go there first. It kind of leads the eye. Her head will kind of light up like a light bulb just by making the background dark. So it's two things. It's dark and very alive with texture, very coarse texture that makes the foreground figure. It changes it in that way that you want for that type of character.
I'm just kind of random directional. I'm just making sure. The one thing is that they're not all in the same direction. That there is some kind of just looseness to it. If they all become too uniform, then it becomes very static and boring. But if I can get something that almost feels like it's carving out shapes.
There's this effect back in the image days, and it's called the bloopy fade, where if you draw specific objects in the background, your eye will go to it and get distracted by it. So if you draw a refrigerator back there in the window, sometimes it'll detract from what's going on in the foreground. But you don't want to just keep it empty or just keep it flat black or even like a uniform gray because that's too flat. So they do this thing called a bloopy fade, which looks like a waffle texture that kind of goes in and out a little bit in terms of gray tones. It kind of fades in and out, and so it's active yet it's nondescript. And I thought it was great because I see what the reason why people do it, but it seems like it's kind of fallen out of favor. It's like a little dated looking.
Jim has a really good Jim Chung does a really good, this kind of hatching thing.
Right. He does sometimes the curve line hatching,
Yeah.
which is even more advanced. Yeah, I end up, and I don't intend to do it. Like on my commissions, you would see there like a page. It's just full of hatching. And it's tough because I was saying in my last post that pen and ink is very binary. It's black or white. But if you put the lines close together, you can represent every single gray tone in between black and white. And it just takes a long time, but it changes the drawing drastically. It gives it so much more depth and atmosphere.
Hi, Oliver. Oliver Jamie 97.
Jamie Oliver, the chef.
Is that the chef? I don't know. Who's Jamie Oliver?
That chef with the accent who likes to put olive oil and everything.
Make sure you hit the follow button.
Follow us, Jamie Oliver.
There's a lot of like TikTok chefs now. Have you been watching those? Where they cut up like where they cut up like these them cooking something into like a 15-30 second thing, and it looks so
Is it
fun.
a lot of Chinese stuff, like Chinese street food and stuff?
No, it's just like regular chefs cooking stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay.
So that gets another layer of white splatter on top of it.
I'm thinking I can also go back and you're right. Ooh, look at my. See how dark? I can go in
Wow. So you can erase out highlights now because you kind of put a 20% gray over everything by smudging it.
Well, I can go in. Yeah. So as I'm drawing, my hand is accidentally smudging. It's creating a little bit of a gray tone texture, but this is a mono zero eraser. It's a flathead eraser. I use this to maybe get some highlights. I do a lot of battle damage stuff with this, although I don't think I'm going to go battle damage today on Dazzler.
Is that from Janoff?
This is from Janoff Stationery. If you guys are in New York, Janoff Stationery provides all of my art supplies. They're located on 111th Street and Broadway. I think it's 1111 Broadway. And if you guys go there, Jerry runs the shop. Get some art supplies. They also have a great selection of pens, ballpoint pens, which, it being the holidays, Sean, have your kids ever gotten you a pen?
No.
I got my mom a pen once. It's like a couple
I
$100
remember
bucks.
you had a Mont Blanc pen that you lost in San Diego.
Oh yeah, I was bummed out about that. I really like that pen too. And I just started using it.
I didn't know there was like expensive pens like that.
Yeah. I got my mom like a $200 pen once. I didn't know what to get her. Actually, this rubbing is kind of nice because then I can go in.
Yeah, you can
Hit up
erase
some
out the
highlights.
highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something you said was a big no-no, not the smudge.
Well, this is accidental smudge. I'm not doing it on purpose.
And if you can use the eraser as a tool, like I think a lot of Studio Art 1 go with the smudging. It's like an airbrush effect, but in general, it's not a good idea.
It really pops out a little bit. Yeah. I never do this. Never do this.
Never do this. Unless you know what you're doing. I mean, you gotta be able to. The thing is, I think you can kill a drawing. I think you become very sensitive to overworking something. So like if you go over a line too many times, you can kill it, and if you can overwork a drawing, it loses its life. And smudging is one of those things that can easily overwork a drawing.
All right. Color? How about just the red and the blue? And if I do the blue, then I gotta do the brown.
Yeah, eventually you'll be doing the skin tone.
Should I just leave it as is? What do you think, Sean?
I actually put color in mine.
You put color.
Oh, it's
in
actually
yours?
1222. Yeah, I should post mine. Let me.
Yeah, post yours.
Artwork.
You gotta post it on Discord.
Yeah, if I can figure out how to do it.
Go onto the artwork page, and then on the bottom, like when you're posting a message, just.
Oh, it says my files are too powerful.
Oh, you gotta lower. Yeah, you gotta decrease your files. You're saving it, even though it's a JPEG. Lower the DPI down to like 200 or something, or the dimensions to like 800 by something.
All right.
Because otherwise, you're uploading a print size file, and that's too much. So, Golf Boy Sunday is right. Expensive pens don't really write any better. I mean, there are pens that they do have a significant amount of weight or a smoothness to the inks, but I'm not a huge but that Mont Blanc pen was nice. Thank you, Crispy Papa. Let me see. Did we miss any Texas episode 52 Smudge War? That's right, Blues Boy. So let's do a quick poll while Sean is posting. What to color?
I mean, does it really matter with the poll? The color's gonna run away from you like it always does.
I think I'd just do the red. What if I just did the red? Hit the red.
I mean,
bandana.
You'd have to do it, and then you'll see if it needs more. I mean,
Yeah.
It's hard to just, you're just talking about theory. In theory, now what might work.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? Sitting in that sauna.
Okay.
Next to Steve. Yeah, I was gonna say, Steve. That's right. I mean, I was gonna take a poll for color. Okay. Let me do a quick poll. Color. Red bandana. Yellow star or gold star. Blue. Blue shirt. And if you really want, brown jacket. But if brown jacket wins, I'm not going to color the brown jacket. 3-minute quiz? 3-minute poll, Sean, or 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Let's do a 2-minute
Keep
poll.
it short.
2-minute poll.
All right, I posted it.
Okay. The poll
it
is
really
up.
needs to be cropped. Okay, it's a full size image.
Yeah, see, you gotta crop it, man, because then it's gonna be like way too. Ooh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's got a lot of background in there, though.
I see you doing that like speed line stuff. The burst in the background last few times.
Yeah, that's the Jim Lee thing.
Are you using a brush? Or are you using the Q-tip? What are you using?
Oh, it's just what Jim Lee does. Like he'll squeeze ink down at the origin and take a tissue and pull it out.
Oh, really? I should try that next time.
Yeah.
So far, we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Red bandana is winning, running away with it. 79% red bandana. Nobody has voted for the brown jacket. Thank you.
Yeah, Blues Boy, whatever holds true for black and white is the same with color. So, I mean, most of coloring, the big battle with coloring is values, which is the same as black and white. So, so the same rules apply. And then black and white is the contrast for each other, but then when it comes to color, then you also have the value of the color, but then also like if you have a color wheel, like you know that red is the opposite of green and blue is the opposite of orange. So then you have color that contrasts even more outside of just the value itself. I don't even get into that. I'm not a colorist, but I think as long as you keep the value, I think we talked to Mike Choi. I mean, Mike Choi is colorblind, but he paints a lot, and it doesn't seem to affect his paintings.
He's
Because
colorblind, but he's a better painter than us.
yeah, so the main battle is value, and you don't need to be fully, you don't have to see a full color spectrum to do the value stuff.
All right, we're coming down to the last 5 seconds. Red bandana is 62%, running away with it. Red bandana, 62%, 127 votes. Red bandana it is. Okay.
Yeah, so what happens is like, okay, the red bandana, but then her lips are red too.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that, like lipstick.
and then it gets out of control.
I'm gonna use. It's gonna be a different kind of red. It's gonna be a little pinkish purpley, because that's what's already on this.
Crispy Papa's loving your Dazzler.
Well, Crispy likes Dazzler and Longshot. Those are like two of his favorite characters, I think. Is that true? Am I remembering that correctly? I think he said that somewhere.
Back off, you won enough.
All right. All right. This is a koi watercolor set, also supplied by Janoff Stationery. What's cool about this is there's a plastic tube. There's water inside the tube. So I'm squeezing the water out, and therefore it's coming out of the brush.
You know what they say about Janoffs?
What do they say about Janoffs?
If you're going for Kirby dots, but it looks more like menstruation spots, get new watercolors at Janoff Stationery.
That's what they say?
Yeah, that's their jingle,
Holiday jingle.
Yeah.
Sean with the zingers from left field. By the way,
we'll come up with more jingles for Jerry's store.
Maybe we should.
But come on, we need I used to be an ad man. Come up with you guys come up with something.
Has anybody gone to Jerry's store yet? Has anybody gone to Janoff's? Because the other thing is, right down the street, half a block away from Janoff's, is the famous delicatessen from Seinfeld. The deli that they always eat at. What was the deli? Tom's Diner or something?
Tom's Restaurant.
Tom's Restaurant, yeah. So you guys, if you go down there in New York City, Manhattan, on Broadway,
you'll see Jerry in there, and you can bother Jerry.
Yeah, you'll see Jerry in the store, and then you can go grab a sandwich at the deli, and then take pictures of that for a social proof on social media. Say, hey, I ate at the restaurant, at the diner from Seinfeld, and you met Jerry Ma. Jerry's NBA shirts came out this week, so he's been working hard on those, but they're only available in China right now. All right. I think we're done here. Any more additional art direction from our crew here tonight? We might be getting out of here in record time today.
D. Rogers, her lips, they need to be red.
Really?
So is that straight up watercolor? Because it looks almost like gouache.
Yeah, it's watercolor, but I mixed in some white paint.
White, okay. Yeah.
So it does have a little muted thickness to it. But
because usually if you wanted that white, you water it down more and then becomes white of the paper.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a couple ways to go about that.
I don't know about the lips. What do you think, Sean?
It's a risk.
I think I should leave it as is.
What was that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a squeaky door.
I have a ghost. It's moving wooden chairs across the floor. Did you guys hear that? That was really loud.
Oh yeah, Golf Boy Sunday asked, isn't there splatter happening?
Yeah, there's gonna be some splatter.
Okay. So when you do the color, are they all mixed with a little white?
No, just this one. That's in this area. Last time there was a little white mixed in, so
Oh, okay.
I'm just lazy. I didn't feel like. I just felt like using whatever was in here already. It's very environmentally conscious of me, you know. All right, let's do the splatter.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to mix graphite and wet medium, same drawing. It usually ends up fighting. But when you do it really well, like that, those Drew Struzan movie posters, like it's all like mixed media.
Is this like varnish porn? Except it's like splatter porn.
Splatter point, yeah.
Oh, here it is.
You ever see how Jim Lee splatters? He squeezes out the whiteout onto a credit card and then flicks it on.
Yeah, but I don't have one of those pens. He has a special pen.
So the way it's done professionally, I think, spoon, and you mix Pro White onto the spoon, and you just take an inking brush and you can flick it on off the spoon onto the paper.
Oh, really? Can't I just
and then
can't I just flick it from the bottle itself?
I suppose that usually they have to water it down to the right consistency, depending on whether they want a fine splatter or a thick splatter.
I'm gonna water it down to however much water I spill into the Pro White. I'm using my hot water heater, and there's water in there, but I'm afraid to like pour too much in.
I wonder if
Can you guys see this? This is what I'm using.
If you spit into it, then this drawing will have your DNA.
I know.
So then you think like maybe in like 50 years that they'll be able to verify the authenticity of this drawing because your DNA is in it.
It'll grow into a mini Bernard.
Well, I mean, just so they can identify.
Oh, yeah, but if Steve wins this, he'll be able to use my DNA and then clone me,
yeah.
and then access my building, and then finally be able to use the sauna.
Yeah, so that's what he wants to do with that technology.
It's a high risk.
Groundbreaking technology. Okay.
Yeah, it's a high risk. I can't be risking security in my building. All right, what's splattering? Just up here or the whole thing?
Oh, I don't know. I would try to keep it off her in general.
Oh, too late. Do directional.
There you go. The directional radiating outward.
Yeah. My drawing table is going to look like John Paul was here. Our buddy John
Why does
Paul,
he typically masturbate on your whiteboard?
No, he uses Pro White at the conventions, and he splatters it, and it's all over the drawing table on the cloth. So you like, basically like you get one use out of the cloth because then there's just like all this white, Pro White splatter.
Thanks, James Crow, about the Dazzler. You'll see a bigger picture of it on Instagram, I suppose, tomorrow. Whoa, that's a big.
That's a big blob.
That's a big blob.
Yeah, it should dry. Some of these, they're gonna dry like lighter, so you're not gonna really see it. You know. It just looks really bright initially, but then. All right, I should stop.
Yeah, quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. Let me do some up here.
Oh, there's one huge one on her temple.
Yeah. Well, eventually I'll get the hang of the splatter stuff. For now, it looks less like splatter and looks more like I spilled some shit on it. Like, just, it was an accident. Like,
It's funny, because Mark Morales inks professionally for so many years, he has to do white splatter all the time. So he uses a toothbrush, and he kind of just sprays it on there and uses his other hand as a shield to keep it off the figure.
I have a toothbrush. Why didn't you tell me about the toothbrush before?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Okay. And also, there is also, like Jay Lee says that it's not just a toothbrush. The secret is to use a new toothbrush. Almost everybody uses an old toothbrush because why would you use a new
Yeah,
toothbrush
that's the
when
old
you brush your
toothbrush.
teeth with it? So he said the secret to get the Jay Lee splatter is the new toothbrush.
Well,
Oh my God.
We all don't have Jay Lee money, so.
Those are some huge. She's got like boba. She's like mochi
Whoops.
on her face.
Yeah, whoops. Should I go in and like try to?
Well, you know, this pro white stuff, it's not the same as white out. It's water based, so
Should I try to dab it up?
who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna dab it up. Look.
Yeah, it's the thing is pro white when it's watered down is really weak. It looks great as long as you don't mess with it, but as soon as you mess with it, it just goes away.
There we go. Look at that. Saved it.
Ironically, it just ends up in the birdcage later.
Yeah, I mean, what if Beavis and Butthead win? Get this one on the nose. Perfect. There we go. All right. Now I just got all this pro white on my desk.
So Drew Struzan uses this, not a toothbrush, because his canvases are much bigger for those movie posters. So he has this brush that's used for cleaning typewriters, which is like exactly like a toothbrush, but way bigger. And he sprays black, blue, red, or whatever color over the whole thing, well, masking off certain areas to give it a texture. So what he's doing is like on Photoshop, there's that noise filter. Because I think he finds out that if he doesn't put the splatter on, it doesn't look, everything looks too plasticky. So the figure really comes to life and they look real when there's a certain amount of noise there. So that noise splattered on pigment.
Yeah, let me add some more. Let's drying up kind of like.
It's, yeah, unless you have a completely flat figure, white dots often get lost in the graphite marks.
It's drying up very light, so. All right, well, forget it. I'll leave it. Voila! Now it's the
And
wheel time.
You can splatter black ink too if you put if you get a metal spoon and put India ink in it and just take a brush and flick it off the edge of the spoon, and that's the professional tool for splattering ink because Sandra Hope does that a lot.
I'll try that next time. All right, let me turn on the wheel. There we go. Spin wheel. Let me move it over. My drawing table. I need to clean this. I hope this stuff comes off. It's all water-based, right?
Yeah, it's like very weak paint. So the thing that people use to draw in white these days or correct comic art is that those Posca white pens.
Yes, I have that too. I have bought some. I can't find where they are. They're maybe in a suitcase or something. Okay. All right. Well, let's go over the real rules again. I know we have some new people here tonight. For all the old people, for all the regulars, maybe go grab something to eat. We're going to give away this sketch. If you're new on the stream, all you have to do is hit the follow button, and you'll get a slice on this wheel. Each consecutive show that you appear or that you show up to, your slice will grow. So we have some people that have their slices 20, right? Or you start at 1 and you've been 20. However, if you're just a follower and you miss a stream, your slice goes back down to 1. If you subscribe at any tier, you are able to maintain whatever size slice in case you miss a stream. Let's say you're at 15 in a row, you miss a stream or two, it remains at 15 when you come back. Then you get an additional extra point added to your slice for the sub. And then if you're international, we might ask to chip in. I think this size we're still going to be okay. If it's a bigger piece at some point or other items, we might have to ask to chip in. But right for now, this 6x9, we should be okay to ship internationally. So I'm going to go through the list. Yoji, Mr. Joshua, Sean Chen, Beavis and Butthead, my two birds. They're asleep by now. They're also eligible to win. If they win, if the wheel lands on them, then this drawing goes inside their bird cage and they poop on it. It goes in its lining. Crispy Papa from Melbourne, Way, Crispy Egg Roll. Is Crispy Egg Roll here tonight? I don't remember seeing him.
I don't think so.
Today is triceps and shoulders day. LeBron James, A to the J. Thanks for the sub. 4 months. 4 months in a row. Barry's not here today. Golf Boy's here. Si Jing, Long Wu, A to the J. Let me pull this tab out. Let me go down to the new guys. I'm going to reread all the old guys. Si Jing, Long to the J. Matthew Crossart's here. Poop Kid. I saw Poop Kid, I think. B-Dub. Did we see B-Dub today? I think so. Did we see B-Dub? Wildstorm. Shoe Thief. Haza. Didn't see Shoe Thief today, huh? James Quo's here. Kevin P's here. Two Wokes here. Domo. I think Domo is streaming. Patrick West. Remind me, Sean, afterwards we get to raid somebody. D.
Okay.
Rogers. Jerry's not here today. He's working. Sue Lee's not here. Cool Hand Luke. Did we see Cool Hand Luke earlier? Let's do this. No, let's do this today. Pandemos. No Pandemos, I don't think. Frogman. No Frogman. Anybody see Frogman? J13 Kim. No J13 Kim. Hope J13 Kim's well. Doing well. Roy Batty. Saw Roy Batty earlier. J Dang. Bane. Raker. Jim Chung's here. DYI Pickle. Don't see DYI Pickle. There's Cool Hand Luke. Serpentine 666. I think he's streaming too. Jamie Odell. Saw Jamie earlier. El Cabon. El Cabon today. If you happen to win, I'm going to ask you to send me your name and address. El Cabon was the first winner. So excited. Did not give me his real name. Only sent me his address. I wrote his address on the envelope and El Cabon. Mailed it. Postmaster General Kevin Costner returned it. Said no such person lives at this address. And so his drawing sat on my kitchen table for 4 months. So if you win, make sure you give me your name. Lurky Lurk's here. Racer GRX here. Perry's not here. Carson McKinney's here. Yoshi, didn't see Yoshi. RN Ingrid is here. No Beef Skeleton? Beef Skeleton, you here today? Is Vaer here? Do we see Vaer? P. Vergil. Don't remember seeing P. Vergil. Aurora, I think she's streaming. Master Blaster. No Master Blaster today, low fat. No low fat sighting, huh?
He's still sore at you.
Next time we see low fat, he goes back into the block. Blues Boy. Blues Boy's here. Ray Sucks. I don't remember seeing Ray Sucks. No Celia. No Harry. Harry, you here, Harry? Harry from Japan, Osaka. And Mike. All right, Mike. This is Mike's second one? Oh, Master Blaster. There you are. Okay, now, Yoji's at 20. Actually, Yoji's got 20 plus, even more, 23, 24. Mr. Joshua, 2 to 3. Wait, is Mr. Joshua here? There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Sean Chen, Beavis Butthead, Crispy Papa, 2 to 3. Wei. I think everybody gets the up. Let me check the. Let me check my. What is today's date?
15th.
Okay. All right, everybody except why is my database all messed up? All right, I'm gonna have to figure this out. My database is all messed up. I think everybody except Long Wu. No, Long was Schnarf. That's episode 34. So, all right, everybody, just let's help everybody. Way 2 to 3. Crispy Papa, was Crispy Papa here? He won one of the last streams.
Yeah, he was here.
LeBron James, 14-15. Barry stays at 5. Golf Boy, 20 plus. Golf Boy, where's your other slice? Golf Boy has 2 slices. All right, I'm adding a new slice. Golf Boy, 21. C Jing, 4 to 5. Long Wu, 3 to 4. A to the J, 8 to 9. Matthew Crossart, 1 to 2. Poop Kid, 9 to 10. Is Poop Kid here today? I don't think he was. Poop Kid stays at 9. B Dub, 12-13. Wildstorm is at 20. Wildstorm jumps up to 21 with an extra slice. There he is. And then after this, I'm going to add the people that also resubbed up. You get an extra slice today. Shoe Thief, 17-18. Haza stays at 1. James Quo is at 20. Plus 2, 3, 23. Kevin P. Hope you're doing your homework. Well, that's Kevin West, 5 to 6. 2 Woke, 1 to 2. Domo stays at 10. Patrick West, hope you're doing your homework, 1 to 2. D. Rogers at 20, plus 5, 25, 26. Plus D. Rogers hit up a whole bunch of, he got 5 new sub, 5 gifted 5 subs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus he resubbed 12. Wow. D. Rogers is in the lead. He's at 20. He's one slice with 20 and then another slice at 12. So Jerry stays at 9. Sully stays at 1. Cool Hand Luke 7 to 8. Isaac 1 to 2. And Let's Do This stays at 2. Pandemos. Was Pandemos here today? Did you say was he here? Remember seeing him? 13, 14. Frogman stays at 1. J13 Kim. Was J13 Kim here today? I don't remember seeing her. Sean, do you remember? Roy
I
Bobby's
don't.
16, 17. J Dang 2 to 3. Bainwrecker stays at 3. Jim 11 to 12. DYI Pickle. Was DYI Pickle here today? Serpentine 666. No Serpentine. Almost there. We're almost there. Jamie Odell 14, 15. El Capone stays at 14. Lurky Lurk 9 to 10. Congratulations, Lurky Lurk. Racer GRX 2 to 3. Carson McKinney 12 to 13. Yoshi stays at 1. Aaron Ingrid 8 to 9. Beef, no beef. Did we say there's no beef? P. Vergil. Was P. Vergil here? No P. Vergil, I don't think. Actually, I should just look up the... I should just look up the stream to confirm. If you show up and then you leave, do you stay on the that stream chat, users and chat? Yeah, no P. Vergil. Va'air. Was Va'air here? Man, we got like about 50 people. 48. No Va'air today. But he's a sub. No P. Vergil. Aurora. No Master Blaster. 4 to 5. No low fat today. No low fat. D. Rogers 12. Oh, wait, I got you up to 12. Blues Boy 3 to 4. Ray Sucks. Was Ray Sucks. James Quo. Got Harry. Mike. Mike got you at 11. Okay, and then hit up the subs, the new subs that we had today. A to the J. Give you another slice.
What about Isaac? I mean, I think he's asking about whether he gets another slice.
I added Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him on there. Isaac's at 3 now. A to the J, 9 to 10. Make Havoc, LeBron James, 5-month sub, 15, 16. D. Rogers, Golf Boy Sunday, gets another one. Golf Boy gets another one added. Man, these things, this wheel is getting so big. I'm gonna have to come up with another. Where's Golf Boy? Golf Boy's got 22. Racer GRX. Somebody might get like 40. James Quo. That would be amazing. We should just like come up with other tiers too. James Quo. 20. 23, 24. J Dang with the sub. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you guys for your support. J Dang. Sean will be able to buy his kid more than one present. Where's J Dang's? J Dang 3 to 4. I think that's it. Okay. Save. Oh, Hey Bobby K subbed. All right, Hey Bobby K. All right, gotta add Hey Bobby K. Gotta give Hey Bobby K. Thank you for the sub.
Bought a copy of Wingman.
Hey Bobby K. Give Hey Bobby K a purple slice. And start off Hey Bobby K with 2. 1 plus 1. Good luck, Hey Bobby K. All right, now we know. We all know what's coming up. One more poll for the night. One more poll for the night.
Yeah. The dreaded practice spin.
Practice spin. Yes or no. You get 1 minute. This is a 1 minute poll, so this should be fast. Yes, practice spin, no practice spin. As it is right now, it is sitting on my man with the orange slice next to a blue. It's sitting on Lurky Lurk.
This poll would pretty much tell you if people are really bored at this point if they answer no practice spin.
Yes, practice spin. 89. 89% yes, practice spin. It's on Lurky Lurk. So,
All right, you guys just want more.
73 to 27. They have 70 votes to 80 votes to 42. I mean, no is coming back. No is coming back.
I'm gonna prolong this stream.
Sean, you can use your channel points to vote no. You know.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
I don't
use your
want
channel points.
to.
Are you saving your channel points to watch me stream without my shirt on? Is that your intent?
Yeah, I don't even know what it's good for, the channel point.
Oh, it's good for a lot of things. Okay, yes, practice spin. 200 to 89. Wow, look at that. 69%. 69. Yeah. All right, practice spin. One practice spin. All right, that way it messes up the wheel a little bit. So one practice spin. Had we not had a practice spin, the winner would have been... Ooh, Golf Boy would have won. Golf Boy. This would have been Golf Boys. So before the next spin counts, you got to be here to win. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We're cutting this under 3 hours, which is a major improvement on efficiency. I want to thank Sean for jumping on.
Wow, that's incredible. Blues Boy said that there was a stream where a girl slept at. Well, I guess they continued to chat with each other while the girl slept. So.
What happened? There was a stream that the host fell asleep?
Yeah, but then there's still a couple hundred people still chatting.
Wow. Well,
or you can just kind of watch her sleep. That's kind of creepy.
Was she sleeping on camera or was she sleeping off camera?
Oh, I must have. Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you guys want to watch me sleep?
Or do you know what is that thing called? A mukbang? Can you do that? Mukbang?
A what?
Mukbang.
What's a mukbang?
I don't know. Maybe someone can. I think it has to do with mukbang. I'm not even sure where that name comes from.
That sounds like a Asian dish.
Oh, so it's ASMR with eating food.
Oh.
It's Korean, okay? That makes sense.
Who else are we going to thank? Sean, do you have anybody you want to thank?
No. Well, I thank everyone. I mean, I keep on thinking that there's better things to do with your time, but everyone's here, so.
Yeah, thanks everybody
really
for showing up.
appreciate that.
Episode 51, man. Who thought we'd be here 51? I think next year in January we're going to rename this stream. So we're going to retire the Cabin Fever name. And I've been thinking about just changing it to Street Sketch Fighter.
But yeah, then again, the whatever is that, the virus will be over soon because of the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once the vaccine takes, then you're pretty much out of here, right? You're like, so long, suckers, right? And then you're in the dating scene. You're talking to girls now.
We'll still do this. I mean, we'll still do this. Yeah. Look, you can't get the vaccine until like March or April at the earliest, right? Yeah, I'm not a frontline, a high risk. It might be high risk. I don't know. But yeah, general population's not going to get the vaccine until March, April. So
yeah, we'll still be here, right? I mean,
I'm still beginning hunkered in. Yojimbo, want to thank Yojimbo 007, best mod in the biz.
Yeah.
Johnny
on the spot with all the info.
Exactly.
On demand.
Exactly. And Sauna Time, Make Havoc. Wait, hold on. I got something for Steve.
Oh, a creaky door?
Yeah, creaky door. That's the creaky door to the sauna.
And one of these days, you should show us all the question for it. That was pretty amazing.
I'm trying. It doesn't. The question fart has its own. It's not like on command. I can fart on command, but I can't fart question mark.
Yeah, I guess you also have to be kind of really in shape to do the question for it.
Yeah,
Right?
and it's you never know. So you never know what's gonna come out. I mean, today we had Chewbacca, and then we had a motorcycle, and then we had what was the first one?
As long as you don't have the California mudslide, that's
Wow, we're almost at 1,000 followers too. We're almost at 800. Once we reach 1,000 followers, I will share with you a very inner secret bowel movement story. That would be very embarrassing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yes. So thanks, Tubok. Tubok does a lot of clips.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that means.
But you guys are the best. We'll be here. Okay, I will try to stream again later this week. I still got a deadline. So if we can't get back on stream sometime this week, definitely again next Tuesday. Between now and then, I would like to cast at least a few people to do a serious reading of Batman Beyond number 50 for next stream. For number either 52 or 53.
Did you even get any bites, any volunteers, or does anyone even actually entertain the idea of doing that?
I don't know. I gotta look back. I gotta look back later and rewatch the stream. I don't want to keep people on for too long. Plus, next Tuesday is Iowa versus
Dave
Purdue.
Rogers will do it, and Matthew Crossart.
Yeah. Next Tuesday is D. Rogers gonna do it. Yeah. Okay. See, there we go. We got a couple. Yeah.
You got a couple people.
I mean, I'll read. Maybe we'll try to convince Jim. Maybe we'll get Mike. Maybe Mike will come on and read. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we have a special guest next week too. Who knows? See, there you go. Crispy Papa's gonna do a read. Oh man, look, we got Australian Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God! Everyone, well, I'm surprised. Actually, people are kind of
James Cole. James Cole wants to do a voice. Look at this. I'm
I'm touched. Who'd have thought that? Man, I would kind of run from this kind of thing, but you guys are like gonna step up. Okay.
Somebody's gonna do like explosions.
Okay.
Beep 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 beep. Whatever. We'll figure it out. I'll post details on the Discord. And Sean, you're the director since you drew the book, okay?
Yeah.
All right, final spin. Thanks, everybody. This is a final spin. Good luck. It might be Golf Boy again, because he has like two big... Oh. Ooh. Okay, who's that? It's like a light blue. It's a light blue. Okay, it might be... It's D. Rogers has a light blue. That might be Sue Lee has a light blue. No, but there's no purple around her. That might be Let's Do This. No. Might be Jim.
Yeah, this is a problem every time. You can't read that wheel.
Oh, that might be Jim. It might be P. Vergil. I think it's P. Vergil. P. Vergil. Let me see. Is P. Vergil here? Oh, shoot. Is P. Vergil even here?
No mercy.
Veritas. Is P. Vergil even here? Damn, I can't read that shit. Can anybody read that? I think it's P. Vergil. Is P. Vergil here? I mean, is he even here? If he's not here, why am I even bothering? Okay, going once, P. Vergil. Going twice, No Mercy. Look at that. That's right. No Mercy. And in January, Cobra Kai Season 3. Yeah, boy. You know what that means. Soon. Coors Banquet time. All right, spin again. And if you throw up because you're watching this, you automatically win. Oh. Oh, golf boy's like, oh, that's so close.
Oh God, what is that? What is that? That the black line or the?
Or the brown turd. Okay, I gotta fix this wheel thing too. That's black line. That's a tie.
Well, black lines matter.
Oh wait, that's next to Yoji. Okay, it's a black line. Because I don't see the tip of the arrow. So merged right on the black line. Otherwise, that's Mr. Joshua. Just Mr. Joshua. Do we need to have a vote? It's a line. It's a tie. Okay, spin again.
We're just spin again.
Spin
No
again.
mercy.
Oof. I might throw up. Oh, okay, alright, finally. Next to Jamie Odell.
It's always landing on these small slices.
Yeah, see, the small slices, you got a chance. Okay, Serpentine. That's Serpentine. Is Serpentine here? I don't think Serpentine is here. Right?
Was that person ever here? I don't know who that is.
He was. He was here last time. Or like 2 streams ago. Okay. Spin again. Nobody wants this. No mercy. Oh.
You sound like you're in pain. Are you okay?
My stomach is a little growly. Okay, who's this light green? Shoe thief. That's Poop Kid. Poop Kid's not here, is he?
No.
Poop Kid's not here. B-Dub is the pink one. Poop Kid. He's not here. Man, nobody wants this.
Excrement fellow.
Dung dude. Spin again. Spinning is going to take longer than setting up. What is that?
Oh, there you go. You should be able to read that.
Wildstorm. Somebody next to Wildstorm.
Someone
B-Dub.
was pink.
B-Dub.
Oh, it's B-Dub. Oh, yeah, B-Dub's here.
B-Dub.
B-Dub wins quite a bit.
B-Dub. Congrats, B-Dub.
Wow, okay.
B-Dub had a 13.
Yeah, it's just throw that in with the other stuff he's won, right?
Back to 1. B-Dub won a bunch of shit last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
On the 50 stream?
yeah. I think so.
Oh, lucky B-Dub.
Congratulations. Lucky guy.
All right, guys. Guys and gals. Thank you again. Congrats, B-Dub. Stay safe, everybody. What else? See you next stream.
Yeah, next stream.
Good night.
Yeah, thanks a lot for being here. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got something for Steve again. Oh. Yes, I gotta go.
Okay. The raid. You need to.
Oh, yeah, let's
the
raid
raid.
somebody. Shit, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm wearing pants. I'm home.
It's okay. You're not going anywhere.
Raid channel. Who should we raid?
Domo's
Oh,
around.
let's raid Domo. It's Domo or Skullbash. Domo. Are we raiding Domo? It was a wet one. Crispy knew it. Crispy heard it all the way in Melbourne.
That was the California mudslide.
I need a I need a sauna. I need a sauna.
Laundry tomorrow.
I need to sweat away the shame. All right,
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
gotta soak
raid
that shit too.
We're gonna raid Domo.
Yeah, you better hurry up and break his.
Okay, we're raiding.
All right. Good night, everybody. Happy holidays.
Oh,
you know.
happy holidays.
Yeah.
Damn, we forgot again.